actually.
We are here at last. Thank you for being so patient. Just an hour late, but it's our first stream. We figured out tons of cool technological stuff. Welcome to GEGGHEAD. Welcome to the long-awaited Season 2 of GEGG Wars. I'm so excited to debut this for you guys. We have a new GM. He's awesome. We have some new players. They're awesome. We have an old player, not me because I'm old, but Taylor Gray, who you remember from Season 1. And he's cheering himself. He's exactly the same as he was the first time. We have all new characters for you, a ton of fun. I got some big-time thank yous to give to everybody, though. Fantasy Flight Games. You guys are awesome. If you're not familiar with them, check them out on Twitter right now. Thank you so much. They're our partner throughout this. You're going to see a bunch of episodes as the weeks go on, and they're a big reason why. Also, Knoxweiler Birth, sickest name ever, Kung Fu Master, artist extraordinaire. You're about to see a ton of his work here on our table, and I can't wait. And that's a cheer for that, too. Hero Forge. Say again?
Give Knox a grant.
Give Knox a grant. Batman, Michael Keaton, forget it. Hero Forge, thank you so much. You guys are about to see some custom minis that they were kind enough to provide for our brand new characters that we're debuting tonight. Can't thank you enough. And finally, here at BetterBox TV, our team where we film everything at GEGGHEAD, including Josh's Control Chaos, all my other crap, and everything else that you guys watch. So, without further ado, if everyone is ready, get ready, because here comes Galaxy of Crime.
Yeah, what do we want to do?
Oh, well, because it's, I think it's set up with the trays and stuff.
Leave it where it is, because we got cameras lined up and all that.
We'll figure it out.
Eraser, user markers.
I got a razor.
We're good? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Galaxy of Crime.
Woo! Yes!
I'm very, very excited. The crew, when we first left off, had their first mission together, where they all got to know each other, coming from different corners of the galaxy with different goals and agendas, and eventually wound up together on the ship, the Volantis.
Yeah.
YT-24. Oh, hello.
You killed it.
YT-2400.
I love her. It's so pretty.
The Volantis, once roughshod, has recently had a nice upgrade.
Ooh,
All
ooh.
the technology repaired, outfitted with back-to-tanks.
That's right, because I get shot a lot.
A little bit of a hangar bay on the way for a speeder soon to come. One promised, along with a large sum of 10,000 credits for an incredible job about to be pulled. But before we get into that, as always, we start the game by rolling destiny points. So if everyone would roll their force die, just one each per player.
Oh, I
You
know.
got your bags of dice
die,
in front of
cock
you. Cock die.
You allowed to use that word on the stream?
Is that appropriate?
What is the rating of this stream?
Wait, no, is that not what you
Christmas
say?
families
Rated
at
Star
home?
Wars.
Where are?
What is it
Star
called?
Wars.
Rated Star Wars.
Wait,
Star
sorry, what is it called when the die is bent?
One dark.
One dark
Bad
side.
roll.
All right, bad roll.
One dark.
If you don't know,
One dark.
these
I don't like
points
it.
allow the game to be influenced by either me when they're dark side, or light means the players can use them to influence the turn of the game. You'll see it as we go.
We use them a
You'll
lot.
catch up. It happens a lot.
Did you roll yet?
I have not.
Go
We've got
for
one
it.
dark, one dark, one dark, and I think that mine's going to be
Double light.
one dark.
One dark. Wow.
I
we
need
are
double
starting
light, double
with
light,
a
double
light.
lovely
Double light.
start.
It's a small force.
I'm gonna roll in yours for
Yeah.
luck.
One dark.
It's a lot
One
of dark.
dark.
It's a lot of dark. All right.
Wow.
Who's missing?
Starting with a
That's-
bang.
Everyone rolled one dark?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I don't roll.
He didn't have to.
I didn't really have to. Yeah, to be fair.
That's a
We blew
four-
it.
That's a really small
Wow.
force
Well,
pool,
that's
so-
incredible. And I
Could be
guess
10, 20.
without
The odds
further
are
ado,
not in our favor.
we can roll the crawl.
All right.
Do a little. It's what
Indeed,
we
go
do.
for it.
Are we back?
And you're back.
And we're back.
Yes.
All right. This here is the Separatist data vault.
Whoa.
And the way we're going to start this is everyone is going to roll a cool check, no difficulty, which is going to determine your initiative.
You know your boy's cool.
I don't know if this was a sign, but you only gave me black dye down here.
I only gave you black die
Oh,
down
you can
here.
have one of my way.
Dark side for you, bro.
There should be a bag
Oh,
right
I got
there.
a red one.
Oh, I
Can you
got
grab-
4 success.
What?
For success.
You were that cool?
Hey.
Wow.
I don't think
All right, I'm gonna
LOA
try to
knows how to
be.
spell cool.
I'm gonna try to be cooler than you. All right, I got a 3 there, but I get to upgrade 2 to yellow. I got
There
2
you go.
of these blocks.
So no
bro.
difficulty.
One
for
green.
success.
Can someone throw me a yellow so I can get my roll on? Thanks, bro. Oh, I got mine. Thank you.
Perfect.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
3
go.
advantages,
4 advantages for me.
4 advantages for Phobin.
1 success, 5 advantage.
1 success, 5 advantage
Sorry, we're just trying to figure out our dice down
for
here.
Orak.
Ooh, I should put it here.
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Oh my god. We have one
Ooh,
advantage.
that's a lot of blanks.
1 advantage. Wow. Okay.
Shooting blinks?
So hold on,
Okay, guys.
LOA's rolling for cool.
Yeah, you're
Just
pretty
cool. No difficulty. You
pretty
got
cool.
this.
One advantage.
1 advantage.
See, slightly cool.
I can spell cool.
If you're not a freshman in high school, you're a sophomore now.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Mora,
Cool.
Freshman, I think,
you
is
know
so
where the
cool.
pool is.
you
That's right.
are the first one in.
Makes sense.
You check out your miniature.
Oh my goodness.
I will give each of you
Where's the
If you wanna
camera that
pass
we're
it down.
Oh!
to a left.
Dude!
Oh no! Wait, where do I
You
got
got your hawk, bro.
Oh, what's up?
Oh,
Here you go. Kyle.
Oh, this is insane.
Phobin.
Kyle's dorking out on hers. He almost missed his.
Got LOA.
Tinks.
Tinks. Tinks is fine. Resilient little droid.
Oh, this is
Look
sick.
at
There
you.
she
With a nice blue coat.
is.
Wait, this
That's
is
a
weird. We have like an
handsome
existential
man.
problem here. Which one is
Takes off.
we flick him off of this thing.
Oh,
There's
God.
2 hawks. You never know.
It's like a Lego.
Twin hawks. That's right.
There's no alien blood on my blade.
Ooh, well, I guess
Oh,
maybe you're
big
about to fix that. Mora, if you would hand me your
Never.
miniature.
Yo,
As
Cody.
you guys rush in to the data vault, having infiltrated the base,
Yes, sir.
you arrive here, out of the main entrance. Mora, you are first on the scene. You see beside you, Mora,
Yeah.
a droid to your left,
Okay.
which seems to be minding its own business, moving some of the crates around.
Okay.
And further on, you can hear a mouse droid, or not exactly, a mouse droid deeper in, and a gonk droid,
Okay.
moving around, seeming to take stock of the supplies that are here. And in front of you, all of you, as you emerge from the base, if you would hand me back
Yeah, man.
your minis, a massive pillar, which seems to be the object you were after, within it, hidden within it, currently inaccessible. You need to find some way to access it. As you see that there are terminals inside that you can use, or other ways around you. The problem, however, is that, oh, is this here, or is it over there? I will turn it on.
Oh, you got magic
If you need me to help you, I can do
No
it. It's what I
way.
do.
No way.
Is it on?
No.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, hello.
Is that a laser?
That is the alarm triggering.
Oh, crap.
If you would flick that switch
Yeah.
right there, just one position over to your right. There you go. As the alarms start to blare, meh, 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 meh,
Actually, it's more
something,
Of a,
sure,
It's okay.
something in your entrance along the way has
Like
triggered the
Michael
alarm.
Winslow's spirit jumped in there for a second. Sorry.
As you have all rushed in, and now all that awaits you is to try and access whatever lies within this data vault before time runs out. Maura, you were here first. What would you like to do?
Pick me and throw me to the terminal.
So, and as of now, even if the alarm going off, that robot over there is not, he's just chilling, right?
It seems like it, though perhaps you were faster to act than the droid.
Oh, he's gonna get a move.
Take him
What
out.
kind of droid does it look like?
It seems to be like a labor droid.
I mean, he's not gonna be able to do too much to
Jeremy,
you.
we're trying to get to the middle thing.
You're trying to access whatever lies in
There's
this
some computers
thing.
inside
There are
this second
terminals,
room.
a few that you might be able to see should you move
Oh, I see.
deeper
Yep,
inside.
yep, yep.
But there are other entrances around. It seems like you've taken just one path into this
Run.
base.
Are we able to climb up walls and over as well, or no?
You can try.
Are these like, these continue in height? Is this like a solid wall here?
These are solid walls. They
Okay.
extend about this much to the lip of the kind of external exit. A
Okay,
second level
cool.
Okay.
up above here
Oh, I see.
exists.
There's
So
little
let's let the
ladders.
hawk know
That's
that
right.
because
There's
he's flying a
actually
little
just the
high right
one
now.
ladder. He's getting up by the
So
ceiling. But it extends quite high.
Come on.
Is there any way to like do a check to see if there are any like, you know,
Hey, you have goggles, right?
I do, like any sort of like weapons or booby traps that are activated if we just walk through the door that's there?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Cool, cool.
Okay.
Perceive it.
As you move up towards the door
I am.
to check things out.
All right.
So you need a boost? You need a boost?
I mean, I'll take boost from anyone who wants to get.
Can I throw her a boost for some strain?
Sure, take 2 strain as you, Orak, join Mora to check out everything.
I got your back.
That's not a good
I
one.
have 2 advantages.
Okay. Mora, you move up, take a look. You don't think there's anything. You aren't sure, but you feel like you've infiltrated this far deep into the base. Probably most of the defenses were on the outside.
Okay.
It seems likely that instead there might be some security forces heading in your direction rather soon. You
Like-
think that
Let's just
seems...
rush the door. Let's just rush
likely.
and get into the next room.
As
Full
you
rush?
start to move forward, hopefully everyone's seen your character art, but do you want to give us a bit of a description of what we see
Love it.
as you start to rush through the door into the main chamber?
Mora rushes through. She's got her hood up to conceal her face and her sword out, her vibro knife, and she's got her brick blade out, just like ready to go, on guard. And her cape is like flapping behind her as she like darts
Yeah.
through the entrance of the room here, eyes open, looking for whatever's around the corner.
Awesome. Mora, you run through and find yourself in this larger chamber. You do immediately see some terminals to your left and right, and this gonk droid who just seems to be
Just gonking.
gonking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orak, I believe you are next. You moved up and we're also checking with her. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go in and assume a position of cover by one of the terminals.
Okay. Left or right?
whichever one my modder is going to go after. So let's go left. Let's go to this one over here.
You
That's
head
fascinating.
through and to the left,
Left.
keeping a
left.
defensive eye out as you look around up at the second level towards the door at the end there. While you do
How
that,
many ways in do I see right now? Can I see any?
You would see probably 3. This might be a little steep for you, but you would see the one here, the one that you came in, and the one on the second level
And I see
above.
that. Okay, cool.
Why don't you give us a description of what Aurak looks like as he rushes over to the terminal, blaster in hand, to take a defensive position?
Aurak looks a little human, but he's not. He's Cathar. He's sort of half lion, half man as far as his looks go. He was a great gambler at one point. He used to do pod race handicapping like my man in Casino, and he was great at it. But he's had a bad run. He's running like Mike Matisow in 07. Like it's just not good. So he's in a little bit of debt. He's in some trouble to some intergalactic mafia. And at one point he was just in it for the money, but this crew has kind of brought something out of him that has been dormant for a very, very long time since he lost someone close to him.
Okay. Aurak heads on over, getting into cover by the terminal. Next, Phobin.
Open.
Haven't died yet.
I am going to. Does it seem like I could get up onto these upper levels?
Yeah, it would take an athletics check to climb up, but it doesn't seem too difficult, and there are plenty of crates around if you'd like to try using some of them to climb up. Further ahead, Mora might have reported that there is a ladder at the other end.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll double move and
Okay.
try and take a position closer to. Can I get up? How far could I get?
Yeah, sure. If you would you want to go up this way or
Oh, I can go
through?
up this
Yeah,
way.
you
Yeah,
can
you
try.
climb up those crates,
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna go up this way.
So go ahead and make a 2 difficulty athletics check. But because of all the crates that are there offering you some leeway, it's not just
Yeah.
a jump, you're going to get a boost.
okay, and I think
Nice. Crate boost.
Great boost.
You need a boost?
All you need is a crate roll now.
He needs a boost.
so. Yeah, I'm gonna use my.
There you go. We need a punt counter.
I'm gonna use my enhance
Okay.
Might pull that out.
with my athletics.
Yeah. How does that go ahead and roll?
I see what the other one comes.
2 difficulty. Don't forget to roll those.
Yep, we're gonna add those to the mix.
And did you add boost?
Did I add
Do you
that
remember your
boost?
boost, bro?
How we looking, Phobin?
So I make it
Okay.
with some
Success
spare
to advantage?
advantage.
And do you tap into the dark side, Phobin?
Absolutely not.
That boy, such a good.
How does it
Do
look
it.
as you rush over these crates, trying to channel your force power, but finding what kind of emotion within you that
Like
makes you shy
a
away?
deft and aggressive athletic move to try and get up. I'm trying to get to a doorway to head off anybody that would be coming through.
Okay.
Any antagonist. And you see a blue-skinned humanoid, very agile, very fit, tightly wound clothing. I've got a form-fitted laminate. I've got a spider silk-woven suit underneath it. I've got a very pale lavender hair that's pulled back into a pony. I have a blaster, but you can tell I favor an ancient sword.
Yeah, and it's just a plain sword, right? It doesn't well maintained, but
It looks like a a katana type
Okay.
thing with minor fantasy accents.
minor Star Wars accents.
Yeah,
It's a space sword.
space sword,
Yeah.
dog.
That brings us to.
So I can only get to there. You're saying, or can I?
Yeah,
go
that's
further?
about as far as you can get with the
Space
climbing.
sword, dog.
And
We
the
can put
double
you
move.
up here and the double move. Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's kind of
Oh,
moving in.
whoever comes through that
Can
door.
then
is
I'd rather
just
be
getting-
Sure,
getting
further
so
back.
there's no vantage on me.
Totally fair.
Okay, fine.
Aleph,
Yeah.
you and
The handsome one.
Shrikhawk, Shahak.
Shrikhawk.
There you go.
We're all familiar.
We need that on a soundboard.
So see all these crates that are around?
Yes.
I'm gonna start stacking them around this droid.
Oh, you're gonna start boxing the droid in?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna create a full circle around this
Yeah.
You
guy.
don't trust the droid.
No.
You should like when you like box someone in with like
Yes,
a pillow fort or something.
Exactly.
You just like,
What we all did as children.
Totally.
Or are doing.
You start stacking
So-
all of the crates about.
All of the
We'll
crates.
say that you kind of like corral him into a
Oh.
corner.
Oh, because the crates don't move.
The crates, sure, they move.
They move!
They move, but they don't.
Yes,
But yes.
yes.
Taylor's going
As
full
you
Minecraft on
take
this
your time
droid.
corralling it, how are you going about it? Are you just like physically forcing it? Are you trying to trick it?
If I can physically force it, I'd like to force it.
Go ahead and make a brawn check. We're gonna say this is either athletics or brawl. Up to you. Brawl on the combat side, or athletics just for the skill side.
Cool.
And that's 2 difficulty.
Oh, you
Remember
want to
that?
make it hard.
Remember those?
Oh, we succeeded very easily.
Yeah, that's not
We
wrong.
succeeded
I was trying to
twice
make it hard.
with
Not only did we succeed,
with
we
the
succeeded
disadvantage.
very
We
easily.
succeeded with the disadvantage.
So
Twice.
as you start to move this droid, you and your hawk, tell us what we see as you guys accost this droid into a corner.
Oh yeah, what does the left look like?
Yeah, well, I don't know who made him, but he cut the lines in the right places. He's got a hawk with him, a space hawk, and
It's a shriek. Okay, so it's a shriek hawk,
Right,
which
yes.
is why, like Pokemon, it says its own name. Shriek.
yes, exactly. Let me reference
Star
our
Wars
notes.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
We are
Not to sound like anything else, it is literally shriek hawk. Shriek.
truth,
I
all
love
of
his
it, truth,
name.
all of it. He has a bow, a micro rocket bow,
Yeah.
with a hat akin to Indiana Jones.
He looks smooth.
He's light on his feet. He knows what he's doing. Generational wealth. He's got some money, and he's got a drinking horn on him. So
Hey,
he's
there
here
you
for
go.
a good time, not a long time.
You and Shakak head over to this labor droid, and Shakak starts spinning around him, turning him around as you start pushing him into the corner. You take 1 strain due to the physical
Oh.
exertion of trying to move
With
this
those
droid
successes,
over.
we did.
You did
With the
correct.
successes and the threat
Correct.
that you rolled.
Yeah.
You successfully put him in the corner. However, it's a big, strong droid. It's the combination of you and your hawk working together that allows you to get it there. Now for our other pet
Nobody
wielder,
puts droid in the corner.
If you want to color that.
LOA. You see clearly an old technological setup, but it is surprisingly advanced. This whole central console, you've never really encountered anything quite like this before. And whatever security system is in place here, your technological expertise allows you to recognize that it is quite complex, despite the rough and ramshot technology they are using to assemble it.
I deal with complex.
Wait till you see this girl's rolls on computers, y'all.
What
no
would you
joke.
like to
So LOA has obviously seen that Iraq has gone into a vantage point to
Yes.
protect her, so she can tap into that terminal. Let's splice on in and
All
see
right.
what we can do. I want to get these alarms off
Cool.
immediately.
I'm going to say it's going to take you 2 strain to rush over there and access the terminal in the same turn.
If that's what's going to happen.
All right.
That's what's gonna happen.
And as you rush over to the terminal,
Yo,
why don't you describe what LOA and Tinks look like?
Tinks, tinks.
So LOA is Arcanian, which means she has multiple like grey skin but white hair. Arcanian species are actually kind of like their DNA has been tinkered with over the generations to be the perfect being.
You guys are like Gattaca, right?
It's kind of how it rolls. So I am sort of like I can see in the dark. I look perfect. She'll never say that. But she's also, she was basically born out of like a test tube. She was created, not birthed. And her whole life she was, born with a wrench in her hand. So she's been tinkering her whole life and knows computers and knows anything like mechanical. So that's her deal. She's so smart, and anything that has to do with intellect, see you later.
And she fixes us when we're broken.
Oh yeah, and I'm the medic too. But anything else, like anything to do with walking or moving or combat,
Chewing gum.
see you later, can't happen. Tinks is her shield droid. She made Tinks when she was about 5 or 6. And has been tinkering on Tinks the entire time. So far, Tinks is a shield droid. LOA is
remote.
actually a little remote, yeah. So like, in A New Hope when Luke's doing his training, that's
Yeah.
kind of what Tinks is, but doesn't do any offense, just defense, and projects a shield over LOA, which is what's going to happen now.
Okay. Tinks
Tinks has literally
activates
got my
hovering
back.
in like a semicircle around you while you're on this terminal.
Yeah, but
go-
LOA sounds like a Disney princess. I just think that's worth mentioning.
So you don't freak anyone out.
I'm going to bring it.
We're used to it.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and make a 2 difficulty computers check.
Oh, is that it?
And at it as you work to
Gangster.
access the terminal.
It's only computers. It's not mechanics. If it's mechanics, we'll see you later. But this one, it's still pretty good. Oh, it's actually really good.
You want some help? I'm right next to you.
Do you need a boost? Is that strain though? Because you have no computer.
You've kind of
Oh,
done
this is
your
a
actions
crazy
for
roll.
the turn and
I
getting
can't
there.
help you if I
You're
wanted
kind of
to.
watching on your guard.
Do it
These
yourself.
alarms are going a little crazy.
The alarms are just going.
Surprising that nobody's shown up yet.
Well, it's only been one round. It's been maybe like 10 seconds.
So usually on a roll, it'll
okay, I
look
need to remind
like
myself.
Yeah.
a roll usually looks like this. Mine looks like this. The gold and the green are good. The purple's the difficulty.
Somewhat
Ready?
of a specialist.
Okay, not good. You're out. We have. Oh, I didn't even succeed, but I did get 2 advantage.
Girl,
Oh my
I'm
god.
talking you
See,
up.
but you have
I
two
know.
Yeah,
advantage.
wait, what?
The
You-
pressure got to me.
You jump on the terminal, and you find that the terminal is locked. You might need to take some time and properly slice into it if you want to actually access it. You cannot access it generally. However, with your 2 advantage, you can see that the terminals are connected to, obviously, this central console and seem to be in the process of streaming some sort of data from whatever is inside here. There are also these power conduits around, and displacing or affecting those could potentially help you in extricating whatever is inside.
Guys, I'm gonna need a little bit more time here. It's a little bit more complex than I thought.
Unfortunately, as you say that, I'm going to flip a dark side point.
Oh boy.
And with the ringing of the alarms and Aleph's keen noticing that,
Paying attention.
nobody's here quite yet, doors open on the other side.
Front side over here.
Uh-oh.
This is why you have a
Alright.
shield droid.
And the bow and arrow's on the other side.
Dude, I
Lock
got you
that
back.
one down.
You can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
in here in one movement.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I didn't even roll.
And
you
4
can be up
droids,
high,
if
too.
you would
Maybe I did
put
need a
them by the
boost.
door for me here.
Oh, these guys.
My overconfidence was my weakness.
Come on, you're good. Don't
4.
2.
Cool.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
That's right.
These are sick.
Ride or die, right?
4.
Ride or die.
Oh
These
no.
are cool.
Intruder detected.
This one's aiming
Intruder
right
detected.
at Oric's back.
Oh,
As they-
don't worry.
Just as a note, have we seen sentient beings here? Has this been completely?
You know that there is some sentient activity here, but as an
Only
old
droids.
separatist base, there is a lot of
But on our
droid.
way in, have we encountered people or just droids?
You've kind of done it well enough that you've stayed hidden and
Okay.
avoid raising the alarm until breaching this area has caused the triggering.
Cool.
The droids immediately move in, and they're going to look around and see if they can immediately
Oh,
pick
are
out
they?
anybody. Knowing
Remember,
We're gonna die within the first 20 minutes.
Remember,
Here.
Auroch is in cover
you are in cover.
and very hard to see.
You're a half lion.
Come on,
Sorry.
just
Yeah.
go
yeah.
with it.
It's exactly right.
Space
He's so
Lion,
right.
Space Princess, Space Fedora.
Yes.
I was wondering where that was going.
Space adorable.
Oh boy. Oh.
The machine that we
my
got that
God.
kills our criticals overnight.
Is
Would that machine-
Yes.
Would we have used that?
Yes,
in this
you
time?
should be clean.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Where's
Pretty good
the
to go.
fourth roll Michael Scott camera?
Making sure.
I wonder what made you think of that. As all the enemies arrive. The droids immediately scanning around, somehow across the crates and terminals,
Scanning.
do not
scanning.
immediately notice anyone, but they are very confident that there are intruders here, and they say, spread out, and start to split as 2.
Crap. I can't restart this.
Oh, where do you need help?
2 head over in this direction.
And 2 this
in
way?
How
that.
far?
How far?
Right, about that far.
Like
Okay.
here?
What
Yeah.
is that on the ground behind me?
That's a little mouse droid that's just skittering around,
You know
and
the one-
immediately when it
It's
sees
like a
this
little
droid
vacuum
come in,
cleaner.
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
skitters away
His name's
into
Keith.
hiding.
Keep the Roomba.
That's right.
Speaking of cat hair.
All right. Now
Too
that
soon.
brings us back to
Mora.
the top of the round. To Mora. Mora, you haven't seen them, but you've definitely heard these droids in this space.
It's about to go down.
Kill them.
I love this.
Kill them all.
Battle immediately.
Yeah, the question is, do I jump up here and take them out with rifles? Or
You could even jump up on the ledge behind us, too.
Oh, with the crate.
But she needs
I
to
can come
combat
down and engage.
close, right?
She has a
She
sniper
just
rifle.
beat
I have
up
the
her
sniper rifle, the
rifle.
blaster, and,
Oh.
but my greatest
Great.
is hand-to-hand combat, or not, well, with melee or hand-to-hand.
I mean, you could cut off their gun hand. You could shoot off their gun hand. You're the
You just
best
beefed up
shot out of
your
all of us.
long range. If you
did.
do jump up, do a few snipes until they reach you, and then
That's
you
what I
can
was
jump
thinking
down.
too. Yeah.
How strong are these kind of droids?
They're gonna be strong.
They're gonna hurt us.
But we got 'em.
Can I do
It won't
2
tickle.
moves in once? Could I jump up there and
Bummer.
take a shot?
If you want to do 2 moves and a shot, it is 2 strain because you have 1 maneuver, 1 action.
Do it.
But if you want to
I'm
do 2
gonna do it.
maneuvers,
Worth it.
okay.
Yeah. it's
So
totally
you're just gonna jump back up here.
Yeah.
You're pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of athletics.
Go ahead and make the athletics check. There is a crate here if you want to use it.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
trying to move
shoot.
more to the left or right?
I want to stay.
Claire, there's a crate there you can use to help you out, so you don't
Yeah,
have to
I'm
make it as
gonna
hard.
use a. Yeah, I guess I'll use this this one right here, closest to me on this side.
Great.
Um,
So that's 2
That's a
difficulty,
boost, right?
but you got a boost because the crate is there.
Perfect.
Nice.
okay.
Come on, Claire. That's not good.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Funny, you can't see in them.
6 advantage.
But no success.
Oh, you're kidding. That's
But
Okay.
6 advantage.
You
it's
don't
the most
quite
beautiful crate.
manage to jump up. However, I'm going to say with 6 advantages, you can maybe just barely catch them as they're, if you would move this one slightly around, you can barely, you're high up, you're not quite on the 2nd floor, but you do get line of sight on them. It's still 2 strain if you want to take your shot now.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do
Let
that.
her rip.
Yeah.
This is going to be medium range,
Light 'em
which
up.
makes it 2 difficulty.
So medium range.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
But you can still use your sniper rifle against them.
I'm
Totally.
gonna aim.
You can't aim because you moved and did your 2 strain.
Okay, so.
I just
Stab
got
you with that Wookiee blade you gave her.
That's why we didn't make a prop of that.
She just did. It's in the closet.
You said medium. That's it. It's fine.
You
Okay.
got
this.
this.
Whoa, what's up, tag team?
Right. My road dog.
Oof.
No, I don't got this.
This is rough rolls so far.
Rough start.
I have 3 failures and 2 advantages.
Okay. You take your shot, and unfortunately your vantage point is not quite high enough. You shoot, and it blanks off the side of the terminal, not causing any significant damage to it. But as you come under fire, or as the droids come under fire, they clearly notice you and see that you are there. However, you can now pass along a boost to the next party, or you can give them a setback if you want, due to kind of being surprised and needing to
I'll give
react
them
more
setbacks.
suddenly.
So
Yeah, your
everybody
shot was
gets
so
a shot.
bad they thought you were stormtroopers, so they're like, oh.
Stormtroopers, we're under attack.
We don't have to worry about it.
Okay, that
That's
is
a
more
bummer.
The
Orak.
pendulum has to swing back.
Orak's turn. Okay.
You've seen these droids coming. It's clear now at this point. They have clear line of sight. They will notice you their next turn.
I heard you got a new gun.
I upgraded my shoot skis, but not a new gun.
Orak
But
is-
the shoot skis.
It's time to use them.
Yeah. So I am in cover, we're saying, even though sort of my guy's not right now.
Sure, you're kind of hidden behind terminal.
Yeah. So I want to take aim at the gun hand
Okay.
of the nearest droid. Or wait, would it be better? No, there's 2 of them on us, Maude. We're gonna get lit until Taylor gets in here.
Oh, I'm shooting over that thing with a hawk.
That's not how the game works.
Oh no?
What?
Shooting with your
Should
hawk.
Oh no, my hawk goes up, looks, and I fire over the top.
Well, you still need to have line of sight for the shot to go. The
Yeah, you
shots
still
don't.
have to
Oh, it's like a trebuchet. No?
You have to
It's
do
like a
your
laser,
maneuver to get
so it
up
goes
here
straight.
and then action
Oh.
the shit.
You
You'll
know,
still get a
you know
shot.
how it works. You've seen a blaster
I'm doing the
rifle or
front
2 in your
line.
time.
Come on.
You might be able to get a vantage
It's a
point.
bow and arrow.
Shoot better
You've seen
for
Lord of
you.
the Rings. They shoot that thing
It's
over.
an energy bow, unless
you
you're using one of your
Legolas or
micro
just
rockets.
Legolas? There it is.
Jeremy, you talked about these
Yeah.
wires here sort of connecting to this. What do you think would be harder, to shoot at those wires or to shoot at that? Or Kyle, do you want me to leave those wires to you? Is that something you want to mess with or you don't care about?
Is this the wires that I've realized power this thing and I need the information?
I
so
think we
don't
should
do
wait
that?
You're
on this
trying to
thing
extricate
until
whatever's
she
in
figures
here. It
out
seems
what
like
we need
either
to do.
powering
Then
it
I'm
down
shooting
or
at it.
shutting
Yeah,
it down
that's
to
the
the
immediate
splicing
threat.
system. Both should work.
So if they shoot the wires, yay, nay?
Depends how well they shoot.
All right, I want to shoot at a droid and I want to try to shoot.
Nice.
I wanna-
Disable it.
Yeah, I want to try to disable it.
Are you going to shoot from here, or do you want to move up to short range? It'll make it 1 difficulty if you move up to short range.
I'm real close though, and I'm
Is
real
he at 2
squishy.
difficulty right now?
There's other cover there.
Yeah, you could move there and get into cover for 2 strain, and then
Oh.
also shoot.
Cover's key in this game.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to run out of it.
Literally, or else you end up looking like Emperor
You
and
hide and
Uncle
they're
Owen.
like, hi.
Are you at 2 difficulty right now, Freddie, shooting from
I'm
there?
at 2 from here,
Correct.
and if I get close, it takes it to 1, but then I got 2 droids.
Yeah.
Unless you
it's-
take one out.
It's
Never know.
trouble. Yeah, I don't know how strong they are. All right, I'll.
You got reinforcements.
With my maneuver, I'm gonna go.
Oh boy.
So which
in the
one,
cover?
here or this?
Which one's gonna give me better protection? I think.
Oh yeah.
It's about the same mechanically, but
I like being there up on that wall.
Cool.
And if
Butch
anyone
Cassidy,
else-
roll that left shoulder.
Totally.
Yeah, right there.
does that make you Sundance Kid?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All
That's
right,
who
so-
I'm playing. Is the
It's
Sundance.
Sundance.
One
over there.
difficulty, and what's my roll?
So it's 1 difficulty. Are you also choosing to get into cover?
My maneuver was to get into that cover.
Okay, I'll allow it. If you want to aim, it's going to be 2 strain.
Nice.
And get
That's
your bonus.
fair. Yeah, I take that.
All
I'll
right.
take 2.
You're already in cover, so I'll say you're just moving from cover to cover. You're
Does
not
he get a
getting in or
boost
out.
with that
of it.
aim?
Yes.
Nice.
For the 2 strain.
Oh, you got this.
And only 1 difficulty.
Yeah.
And what's my positive roll on this? What am I looking for, Jeremy?
This is going to be your ranged light for your blaster.
Oh,
skill.
I got 2 in that.
let's light
You
them up.
take 2 of your green and turn them into
Oh,
yellows.
my.
Okay, this should be.
Oh, let's light them
Now,
up.
if this
As the
is a bad
droids, you
roll.
move forward
No,
and they
no.
see you. They
Oh,
start
let's
firing,
light 'em
but
up.
you jumped into cover.
That's right.
No, they're
Like
looking at a
Sundance.
half lion right now.
Oh, we got it.
Come on, baby. We got both of them with
Triumph.
one shot.
The gambler's back, baby.
Go
Let
ahead.
them know. Let them know. That's a triumph.
Go ahead and
guys.
tell us damage. Every success past the first counts as 1 additional damage.
So that's 1 additional damage, because that's your success. That's 1
That's
more
the
additional,
one additional
and then a
to the
triumph.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much damage? It should say
Talk
on
to
your
me,
blaster.
brother. My blaster pistol does damage 6, crits at 3.
So you already crit because of the triumph.
Oh, wow.
But the blaster pistol means you do 7 damage instead. So
Amazing.
Thank God, right? We got 1. We got 1 on the board.
The Lux turn.
Good roll.
Good rolls for the rest
The
of the
lucky cat.
Good roll.
House cat.
It's the first triumph of the
Catman.
game. I got a little overexcited there.
It's the cat
you
man.
run up, having been on your guard for these droids to come through as they come around the corner, and as they shoot and you throw yourself in the back, you jump out 1 shot, you take out the droid in the head, immediately blasting it apart as the droid.
Y'all didn't know Auroch was Cathar for hero.
Intruder!
Yeah,
As it
boy.
falls apart. But you don't stop. You keep shooting as a
wow.
second droid, and you land some damage on its arm. You don't impact its mechanics at all.
Okay.
However, you
gun
do
arm?
land some nasty damage on it, and you see part of its armor chipping and falling away. It doesn't look like it can take very much. These droids, there's a few of them, but they don't look to be too sturdy.
Yo, guys, those triumphs are nice. You need to roll like that.
Alright, you are my hero.
That's right. That's Cathar for hero
Okay.
right
What a
there.
shot.
And that is 1 droid down.
Gone.
So long, bro. You served us well.
Yes,
Wow.
indeed.
And this guy has taken some damage.
Yeah.
Phobin.
Yeah.
Phobin.
Phobin's about to go
um,
ham.
From here, I can't make it to them.
You probably can't now.
Okay.
Double tap A.
I'm gonna
Is that not a good
use
reference?
part of my move up to here.
Okay.
What's this control panel look like?
This is a door.
That's my best
The control panel in the doorway, it does seem like there is maybe some sort of key card access. You could flip and say that you have the key card with you, and took it to
Or
use
you
on your way.
take
or
it out.
you
I'm
could
thinking
try
about
to.
trying to shut it down. Just eliminate 1 portal of enemies.
You don't have any slicing gear with you. That seems likely as something you could do from the terminals. You do have that for sure.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide if I should do that or not.
Shoot skis.
Take him out.
What?
Take him out.
Yeah, what I'll do,
That's the sound of a gun.
all right, I will pull out my blaster pistol from up here,
Okay.
and I'll take a shot.
Pull out your blaster pistol. Take a shot.
And what's the range?
It's gonna be medium.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 difficulty.
You got this.
And that is a miss.
Unfortunately.
With 2
Another-
advantage.
2 advantage. You start putting them under more fire. If you
Inside
want,
the
you could
room.
either pass along a
Send the
boost
force
or
to you.
They already
give
have
them
a setback, so I'm going to pass along a boost to my teammate.
as you're laying down covering fire, the droids, their attention a little distracted on you, makes it a little bit easier for anyone else who wants to get a shot here as they say, "There's another one up there," and they turn.
I'll squat down after I do. I'm going to shout to my friend in the other room, and I'm say, "Get in here!" And I'm just going to unload on those droids.
That's a hint.
He's busy stacking boxes around a droid.
I'll be right there,
I'm almost
guys.
done building this house.
Oh, what is?
That, Phobin,
Reference.
is your
The one
turn.
on Netflix. So it tells you to clean up.
That brings us to Aleph.
My God.
Aleph, it's time to go gangster, my man.
Mari Kondo, we
Does it-
put her aside.
Does it bring you joy?
Yes. So this was the idea, but I think you've shot it down. My hawk and I, we have a symbiotic relationship, he can go up and see, like, tell me where I'm aiming.
I'm with you.
Bow and arrow shot.
The bow is not a
B5.
projectile weapon. It is
It's
a
not.
laser weapon. Remember, it's like the string and it goes like the Night Sister bows. You remember? I think
So
I've
it
shown you.
forever goes. It never goes
Correct.
down.
Unless
It's
you're using
not
the
like a
micro
bow.
rockets, but those only work at short range.
Okay.
Please don't hit me with a microphone.
Yeah. All right. So I need to get into the room.
Yeah, but you
or
can get
up.
You can get high with a maneuver and with your action take a shot.
Can I run, jump, and land up on
It's
this?
gonna be too strained if you want to get up here, but you can definitely try.
That's okay. Oh, well, try. Okay.
So it's gonna be an athletics roll.
Do or do not.
Two
There is
difficulty.
no try.
With a boost. There's only trying in this.
What am I rolling against?
Two difficulty.
Well,
This is your
only
athletics.
6 in absolutes. So.
Well, hey, I am the DM.
How?
He got there. He got there.
No, no.
Are you kidding me?
A fail.
You guys are
it's-
struggling.
A
it's
fail and 4
4
advantage.
advantage with a fail.
That's happened like three
Three
times.
times.
Yeah.
You guys are really struggling with these crates.
Y'all
Four
just need to
advantage
roll
with a
like
fail.
me.
This is
So
ridiculous.
That gets you up there. You can try to make the shot still,
That's
but I'm gonna
accurate.
say you're making it.
From where I'm looking, it looks like he has line of sight.
Okay.
But he can't fire yet.
You can
It's
fire
gonna be
from there. It's
yeah.
just hard.
It's just gonna be an extra step back. It's gonna count as if the wall is a little bit in the way.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll shoot at him.
Yeah. Okay.
He's already a little weak.
You'll
This one's
finish
already
him off,
damaged. You
I
can
think,
see
if
the
you hit him,
armor
bro.
chipping and electronics sparking underneath.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to take a shot.
What's your weapon? So you can see what your roll is, broski.
Oh, ranged heavy, because he's far away, right?
Yes, ranged heavy with your bow.
Cool. And what am I rolling against?
You're rolling 2 difficulty with 1 step back due to the obstruction in the way.
Oh boy.
You have been obstructed.
Oh, that's 6. Nope.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Rough start, guys.
This is why we drink.
He hit him. He hit him.
Don't worry, Orok's
It's
still
one
here.
fail. Well, see you guys.
Well, you
One
were far
failure.
away. You were far away.
The shot, unfortunately, as the droid has taken damage, it sees it coming and it just kind of manages to step aside, the shot missing as it zooms past.
Sorry, guys.
You'll need to
Oh, you know what?
to our battle school.
Sorry. I didn't get my boost from him.
You did not get your boost from him.
Throw it in.
Reroll.
Reroll completely.
What's up?
Oh, just the
Did you
boost,
have
right?
one
Just add the
failure?
boost.
Just add the blue.
Did you have 1 failure?
Oh, is that
Just
how it
roll
works?
one
Did you
blue.
roll 1 failure?
Yeah.
Because this can only give you 1 additional success.
So you can't
So
actually
the best
pass
you would
that.
get is a what? Okay, I was gonna say if you spend it, you spend it. Otherwise, you could have passed it along.
Well, he has advantage.
rolling-
Can he pass it still? Did you come with advantage?
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll say
I
you can
did.
keep
You
it
can
going.
still pass.
Two
Just
advantage.
keep
Keep
the.
going.
Yeah.
But before you
I'll need
roll,
it.
right, it wouldn't have made as much of a difference. So you
Pay
could
forward.
keep it
Pay the advantage.
to
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So there's still a boost
Pay
rolling
forward.
around as the shots now are putting these droids under some pressure. Brings us to LOA on the terminal. Blaster fire coming from overhead. The droids taking shots.
I
It
got
seems
him.
like they're
Keep
more
working.
focused right now on the people that are shooting at them than on anyone like you at the terminals.
So I'm obviously going to still try to shut this
Slice
down.
it.
I'm going to slice into the terminal. If I can, I think my priority is just to stop the alarms.
Okay.
Yeah. What difficulty was that again?
You're now trying to slice into the terminal. To stop the alarms, it's going to be 3 difficulties.
Sweet. I'm going to get a bonus.
You're gonna
Sure.
use that
I'll
bonus?
say
here you go.
the shot is
I need
putting
it.
you under a little less pressure now that the droids are kind of backing down a little bit, so you're not as distracted by the blaster fire around you.
Okay. You guys ready for me to fix things?
I'm ready for you to save the day. Come on, girl.
Ah! Haha!
Come on now. I see double success there.
3 success, but 1 threat.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Wipe the sweat from my brow. I don't
Knowing
care.
I'll
that
take
more
care of it
droids
for
are
you.
probably
You're working,
already
you're
on their
working,
way
girl.
and trying to calm the situation as much as you can, take 1 strain as the pressure builds,
Yeah.
but you do successfully shut off the immediate alarms. Go ahead and roll those down. You do see, however, that as part of the breach, this thing is still locked down, though. And it seems likely that whoever's come through, or whoever detected the alarms, probably already knows that there's intruders here.
With 3 success, can I start,
Getting the information.
well, actually taking that, never mind, it's all clear, everything is great. How are you?
Okay.
Can she summon her inner Harrison Ford?
You call in, and what do you say?
Hello! Everything is fine here. I tripped and fell.
That's very Harrison Ford.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
No.
This This is going to be 3 difficulty.
Your deception is
I'm also
not
going
going
to
to be
flip
good.
for it, and it's going to turn a purple into a red.
Why?
That's a hard one to sell.
Oh, deception's so not my thing.
No, it isn't.
No.
You're the most honest person in the game.
That's why the voice was so bad. Oh my God, what did I do? I did Buffalo Bill for some reason.
You did go Buffalo Bill. It turns the alarm off and doesn't come in. Sorry.
Well, look, I actually succeeded with 3 threat. I succeeded twice. 2 success, but 3 threat.
Your lie was so bad.
She can't have
Can't-
possibly
can't
not
make
tried.
that
As you
Terrible.
go through, they
Does
say,
that sound like Officer Nixon?
It did today.
you hear, glad to hear the situation's under control. We're just going to come and check it out.
Don't do that, please.
That is your turn. Unfortunately, the droids that are currently engaged are still moving forward. The one here is going to try to fire at you, Freddie.
I look at Orion,
It's
I'm
in
like,
short range.
And a little disadvantage because I got some cover,
It's
right?
got that, and it's got from earlier from being shot down the disadvantage that you imposed.
Hold it down, man. Hold it down. Let's get a big miss, Jeremy.
2.
Big miss. All whammies. All whammies.
Hey, that is a miss, my friend.
Yay.
All whammies, baby. You see? Got a.
As you fire and take out the second one, it turns and raises its blaster rifle, but you immediately duck back
Ooh,
in
yeah.
and hide.
Cat-like
I got that Bruce Willis right there,
Yeah.
baby.
For its maneuver, it is
Do I
just
help?
gonna move.
Nah, he doesn't want to go there.
Boom.
He probably-
On the other side, the 2 droids will move forward into that gap.
Right in here?
No, more into the gap between the crates. Yep.
Like, we're here?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there?
The group of them
Terminated.
is going to take a shot
two
at
really
you,
group.
Phobin.
Okay.
The pair.
You're up high, but he's
couple.
up high. That should be a disadvantage for them, right? 'Cause
The odd
Phobin's up
couple.
high.
It is
Jeremy,
no cover.
Jeremy,
I also
what
said
are
I
they
ducked.
saying to each
I did say I
other?
ducked. I said I
Do you
squat.
speak droid?
You didn't get into cover with a
Jeremy.
maneuver.
Jeremy, what are they saying to each
No.
other?
They're not really saying much besides intro. Maybe it's all binary, you know? Yeah, exactly.
Bunch of
0, 1,
zeros.
0, 0, 1.
11110001100.
That's also Sumerian.
1, 2. So that's still going to count as medium range.
I don't even have a
Two.
medium range on my thing.
I don't
No,
fight.
but if
I
it's
don't fight.
medium, do you look at light or heavy?
Hey,
No, it's just
You know
how
what's-
far they are.
good, you guys.
Say you're shooting at medium range, which one would you go?
See here, I've got a
No, it's just
blaster,
that
blaster can
depends
shoot
on the
medium.
weapon you're
That,
using.
Yeah.
Phobin.
What's that?
So a heavy range heavy means it's a bigger weapon. It's not that doesn't.
It's not the range.
will be determined after you pick your weapon.
So you can use a ranged light weapon.
A range light is like a holdout blaster or like a regular blaster.
Yeah.
A heavy is like a rifle.
And they all have limits on the range.
And
but
his
you
is
can use
classified
them-
as a heavy weapon.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Your bow, yes.
So you always roll heavy regardless of the range. I'll
Phobin.
just tell you how to modify
Very
it.
cool.
They step up towards you and shoot, and you see the blaster pistol heading toward you, and you duck down, and it starts impacting the door behind you. They miss.
Oh wow.
Tremendous,
Nice.
As they would.
Everyone's rolling like shit tonight. Okay.
Terrible rolls.
Depressing.
You got a triumph.
I did.
Yeah, everyone except you.
I got a
You're
Jeremy
sucking
roll.
it all
Are you
up.
re-rolling the initiative after each round? Or are you
No,
sticking
I
with
am
it?
not. I'm
Okay.
kind of sticking with it.
Cool.
Just doing it simpler for
Yeah.
Yeah.
players' sake.
Which I like, yeah.
Yeah. The droids come
Or
in.
complex players,
Uh,
but all right.
Unfortunately, more doors open.
Mordor.
Seems
One
like
does not
Mordor.
simply
Mordor
walk in.
opens.
Mordor.
Hodor.
Let's replace it with the Lord of the Rings
Cross
board.
the streams, bro. You cross the streams.
Yeah, a lot.
Tripping
A
out.
lot came in on that one.
Damn it. They don't simply walk in, though.
Lock the doors.
Well, that's why I was trying.
I was trying to start
to
on the
hold one
alarm
down
so to
here.
stop them from coming in.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Either way, if I'd said it, I would have failed.
You got a remote in your hand. What's about to happen?
The doors on the side open,
I'll shut them.
and
no.
stepping through, you see Nemodians in like security officer uniforms.
How do they sound?
With a
would you
vibrosaur.
say? How would
They
they
sound
speak?
like Nemodians, like aliens.
Go on. How would you?
And
How
also,
would
how do they
you-
look?
They're a little
They
bit
say
removed.
like, what does like New Gunray
They're a
sound
little
like?
bit removed. Like no need to report
Yeah,
that
that's right.
until
That's
there's
right.
something to report.
What are you doing here in our base?
What do they look like?
They've
Do you
got
remember
that
like
kind of like squashed nose down.
green
Yeah, Trade
skin,
Federation
Pale
talk.
green
Yeah,
skin,
from
bulbous
episode
head,
1.
like Orby eyes.
They sound racist.
They're
is where I
dickheads.
was going.
most aliens
what a
in
lot of
sci-fi
people-
things
that's what a lot of people
sound
say.
racist.
Trade Federation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Watch
is it?
Enemy
The,
Mine if you want to see some racist aliens.
What are they called again?
Remember that movie,
Star
Enemy
Trek
Mine?
movie.
Remember that?
Yeah.
All the
Back
Star
in the
Trek
day.
ones are racist.
Yeah.
Just like that blue alien on that new Star Wars show. That was oh boy.
Anyways,
Let's continue.
these two Nemodian soldiers step in through the door, vibro swords in hand. One kind of surprised to see you stepping like right next to
Finish him.
it. It is immediately going to make an attack against you.
Phobin's way more jacked. He would be intimidated. wouldn't
For
he?
sure. He's also 43
4
years
incoming
old.
attacks this round.
Do you have any melee
You're the
defense?
guy
Oh, I
on
do.
your back.
You have one,
I have 2 melee defense now.
2.
Bang.
One from
Oh,
your
he
defensive and one
does.
from the armor.
Kyle
Alright.
knows the manager.
Come on, Kyle.
That's a hit. With 1 threat. He takes 1 point of damage. Okay, he
You're all right, big
steps
dog.
in and you kind of deflect and chip him a little bit, but with his vibro sword, he does cut in against you, landing a nasty cut as the vibro sword starts to.
I'll fix
That is.
I believe I've got you
Tiz, you
covered.
got a
Two.
sick
It is
shot at
4
this guy.
damage.
I have a Soka 5.
But it is 4 damage, pierce 2.
Here's 2, so I take 2.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Respect, bro.
Are you okay, Phobin?
Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed, I am.
Sword cuts through. Guy here
So badass. Oh my god.
doesn't see anyone
Anybody.
immediate, starts to see Mora, and is going to come this way. He gets
He's about to get
He's about to
taxed.
get. Yeah.
about here.
He's about to get tapped right there. He's done.
Okay.
Was this
That-
just one that came through?
Just one guy?
Oh.
Yeah. It seems like 2.
Should have come with a friend.
Maybe
Kyle's
he didn't have
just
a friend.
licking the edge
Yeah.
of his sword.
Is that what you
like,
tell him, Phobin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make it
Steps
quick.
through.
And you hit me
Blue versus
first.
green.
I literally
Pantoran
said you
versus
should have brought a
Nemodian.
friend.
Yeah. Let's do. We'll see about that. All right, Mora.
Smack talk. Yeah.
Mora, it's time
To
to roll
unleash
right, girl.
the huntress.
There is the
time to
2
do
groups of
those
droids.
tricks.
You see Phobin engage with one, another one coming across the top of the 2nd level.
I got
there.
that one up there.
Yeah, don't worry about that fool.
And there, if I were to use like my blaster, I'm not in the long range with anybody, right? Everyone is in medium
Well, it
range
can
for
shoot
me?
up to long range.
So you can
So
shoot
you
short
can
with
still
a long.
shoot at medium or short.
A sniper rifle
Oh,
will
so
kill
I
you up
could have
close,
used my
too.
sniper rifle that last time?
Yes,
No
it's just
scoping.
shooting up to exactly.
Which you should use
Hey,
it.
all right, all right.
That's my entire roll.
Well, you got this now.
Yeah,
Don't worry
but
about
There
it.
you get to go.
Been hitting the flashlights.
Okay. Well then, I guess
They're close enough that you could also try to rush up to them if you
I would
want.
actually love that. I would love to rush
Practicing
up to them
release.
and then just like
Yeah.
smash
Look at
This
that
is a
guy.
small ledge, so it's not going to be an athletics check or anything. It's just going to be 2 strain to get all the way up to them,
go.
and then you can start hammering away.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to them and I'm going to hammer away.
So you sheath or holster away your
Stop.
blaster,
Hammer time.
and then what are you grabbing?
I
love it.
pull out my Rick sword and
Are you Rick rolling?
I'm Rick rolling.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
2.
Can I get a bonus for my next roll for
Yeah,
that?
1 setback.
Yeah. Oh. You're never gonna give me up.
I can't.
Two
can I aim with this guy?
You could if you weren't already spending your 2 maneuvers
Okay,
to
that's
get
fine.
there.
Whatever.
But so Rick Blade, and are you dual wielding? Are you going to take out a vibro knife or something? Or are you just going full Rick Blade? Because it increases.
Remind me how? Yeah, the.
So you take your 2 strain to get all the way up here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's 2 difficulty for a regular melee attack. If you want to dual wield, you have to add 1 purple, and if you then get 2 advantages, it counts as if you did 2 hits.
And then you get to
Oh,
do your
we've
separate
been
roll.
all advantages this roll, so no success, all advantage.
You do have some light side points, 2, that you could flip if you wanted to turn another green to a yellow.
How's that roll looking though?
So if I did 2 weapons, my roll will look like that. But if I do 1 weapon, my roll will look like that.
Yeah,
You
and I
can
think there
also
was
flip, too.
there was a boost, right?
There's a boost,
Still
yeah.
floating
Yeah,
around.
there is a
Yeah.
boost.
I'll
Just
take
from the
boost.
pressure,
Give it a
the
whirl.
gunfire,
Give it a whirl.
And I'm gonna
droids
flip.
a lot numbered,
I'm gonna flip.
and you're flipping.
Yeah.
So remember, it
You're not
replaces
going
a
with
green.
the
It
2.
doesn't.
Should I go with the 2?
It replaces a green. It doesn't add.
Maneuver.
So you take out. There you go.
Yeah.
Try for the
3.
Try for the 3 then.
Yeah,
You got a boost
do
and
2
a
hits.
yellow.
Yeah.
Do 2
Yeah.
hits.
Vibro sword and Rick Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vibro say, so I get 1 defense with that vibro sword.
Okay, so if I hit you in melee, just let me know if I say they're going to make an attack against you, and I'll add that.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Mora.
Good.
That looks good.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you succeed.
Oh,
You got
you're
2
scaring me to death over there.
You've got 2 success
Yeah.
and 1
Oh.
threat.
Mora puts the blaster away
Great.
and takes out the weapon she's most comfortable with, the Rick Blade and the vibro knife.
Hit
Yeah, I
twice.
do.
These droids are big and bulky. It seems like they might also be used as labor droids on their kind of off hours. So here, when you rush up to them, one of them does manage to block the vibro knife. You don't get off the second attack. You take an additional strain from the threat as you rush up to them. But with your Rick Blade, how much damage do you deal?
With my Rick blade, I do +2.
So it's your brawn +2.
It's my brawn +2, and it means superior. What does that mean?
It means you automatically get 1 advantage
Yes.
on it. So you wouldn't even have had that extra strain.
Oh, so I'm gonna take that strain back.
That's right.
I'm dropping my strain
And
back.
how many successes did you have?
I think 2.
So 1 extra
Do you
damage.
guys remember? It was 2, right?
2.
Okay.
So you have 1 extra damage. So your brawn is 4.
Okay.
Your Rick blade is +2. So that's
Okay.
6,
Whew.
right?
Yes.
And then 1 extra damage. So 7
7.
damage.
Okay, 7 damage.
And
That
then
means
do you have any
eleven.
pierce or any other qualities on your Rick blade?
Not on the Rick blade, just defensive.
Okay, then that's just 7
One's
damage,
definitely
which
But
is
the
dead.
very
vibro
good.
sword, nothing works with the vibro sword, right?
You've pierced 2 vibro swords.
I've
But you were
pierced
using the
two
Rick
vibro-
blade, is what you
And
were
vicious.
saying.
She's vicious.
Okay, right.
But it was the Rick blade, not the vibro
The
sword.
vibro, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
You rush up and you cut off one of the arms
Yeah.
Yeah, I
of the
do.
droid. It's still standing
And then I
and
laugh.
still able to shoot and try to fight you while it's up close, but you do land some net damage against it. Seems like it's not going to stand for much longer. It keeps taking this kind of
I think
punishment.
it's worth mentioning that LOA gets really triggered by not having a left arm, since her left arm is cybernetic.
Yeah.
And she also lost her left arm.
You better be looking at the computer and not. You can't see it line of sight anyway.
She knows.
She knows she sensed
It's like
the arm.
Phantom
someone's talking
pain.
about you, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Ah!
Yeah. Do you sneeze anytime someone gets maimed?
Yeah,
Okay.
especially the left arm.
All right,
Kidding
that's
me?
Mora. Iraq.
Okay, I'm taking a shot at this droid that's already damaged because I know a left's gonna tax on this cat
Yep.
right here.
Tax.
I want to finish off.
Don't call it a
Back
cat.
up.
That's confusing.
No, he's taking out
You're the
this
cat.
cat. I'm a cat too.
Yeah.
We're gonna not call him a
You're
cat.
a cat. We're all cats.
He's like, we're all cats.
This non-player
This little
character
kitty's gonna be dead soon.
is going to get taxed by this player character.
Oh, the one pussyfooting around? Mm.
Oh, don't you have
This droid in the back is still just the
All right, yeah, he's trapped. I'm not worried about him. I'm
it's
gonna
like a
shoot
Roomba
at this
hitting,
guy.
hitting stairs.
That was the idea.
It's a Roomba with no room to clean.
Yeah,
Man.
that's right. He's just stacking the boxes, restacking them in different orders.
Maneuver to aim.
Okay.
I want to fire on the droid.
Yep. You're already in cover.
Am I in a position to pass advantage to anyone if I need to?
Depends on your results.
It depends on the results.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So what am I rolling against here, brother?
1 difficulty.
I got some if you
Ooh,
need. If you need some
difficulty.
die.
And what did we say my roll was on this mod?
You're adding a boost because you're aiming.
That would be like an ASMR video.
I'm 2 green,
It's
1.
just dice ASMR.
2 green, 1 yellow, right, mod?
Look, 2 yellow, 1 green, I
Mike.
think.
I love that you. Come on, look at the dice before I roll,
I
please.
need your help, bro.
Well, as the intelligent
Well,
one, I
that's
guess
what I
I'll
said,
check.
right? Oh.
Success?
Yeah, let him have it.
Ooh.
Let him
One
have it.
success, that's it.
1 success, 2
That'll matter.
advantages. And how many do you crit
No
on?
advantage.
Two advantage.
Canceled out.
2 advantage.
Oh, I didn't
Ooh.
even see that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you crit on? So your weapon should have a crit
I've never
rating.
critted before.
3.
3.
I don't know. I've never
Whatever the
critted
rating
before.
of your crit is, that's how many advantages you need. So you don't have enough to unfortunately,
That's all right.
but you do, how much damage do you do?
6.
Yeah, that's enough to destroy the droid.
Oh.
Destroyed.
How does he die?
Blast it to pieces.
Destroyed.
What do you
Destroyed.
say after you destroy the droid?
1 dismantle.
That passes along a boost. Whatever you say, whatever encouraging words
Oh,
you
I
have.
love
Please say destroyed.
I shoot him in the head.
That's 4.
There's so many
6 setbacks.
I'm brilliant and you guys don't appreciate
We got our
it.
plenty
We
of-
do.
I'm the smart one.
I hit him in the
Nobody
head.
understands my jokes. I'm the smart one.
Headshot. It explodes. I say, "You've been downgraded." And I pass my whatever extra
Advantage?
love I can pass. I pass on.
Are you passing it to someone in particular?
Who's next? Who follows Aurak?
Phobin.
Phobin. That's going to the Jedi.
Alrighty.
To the big dog.
Droid. Down.
Surprise!
Down.
We're playing with the Jedi.
Peace.
Yeah. They don't know
Mysterious
yet.
enough for you?
Nobody
Good for you
knows yet.
Out of
Okay.
character, I'm passing to
To
the
the
Jedi.
Jedi.
Yes. So what I'm
player
going to
character
do is
is-
I
The
can
NPC,
aim. I'm engaged. I'm
Yes,
ready. I
correct.
don't need to do anything. So
Yep.
I'm going to aim. I'm going to take the boost, and I'm going to
Cut
feint
this
and then
fool
slice.
in half.
Perfect. 2 difficulty.
Samurai
No one likes
death
to show up,
for
honey.
this guy. Get him.
Oh, that looks good. That looks good.
Ooh.
No?
Oh.
Yes, no?
Do that. Jeez.
What
Fail.
happened? Wait, what happened?
He put,
Well,
he put 2 fails.
Let's see here.
We only that.
Cleanse everything,
Your
everyone.
boy's
So-
gonna have to go help him out again.
2 advantage.
I got you.
2 advantage.
Dude,
So
you're,
I will
you're the
pass
only person here who's actually
Yeah.
doing
Advantage
anything.
to Aleph.
Okay.
Seriously.
You're up.
You swing at him, and the Nemodian parries and says, "Maybe you need a friend."
I like this like subtle beat.
Is there a fire in here, or did you just get burnt?
It's like Schwarzenegger and Bill Dick in Commando when they're talking. I eat green berets for breakfast.
Yeah, but your spell is
now I'm
meaning
very
the vibro sword for now, not being caused any damage by this
conversation's
blade
better
that
than the battle
would
right now.
potentially damage it, given that it's a
The
vibro
saddest thing I've
sword.
had today.
Could hurt it, but you're parrying it well enough that for now there's not too much contact.
A vibro sword can hurt my sword, you say?
Vibro sword, yeah. Yours doesn't vibrate.
I wonder what a new blade would look like.
Aleph,
What's up?
what are you and your hawk
The
doing?
man.
That's a great question.
We're ready to kill.
Engage.
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
I'm playing the role of Croc.
Make up a character
so
to go through this.
should I make him? I should just shoot. Okay, say I don't make a maneuver. Does that add a boost in the energy?
You could use the maneuver to aim.
You could use it instead
Okay,
to
I'm gonna do that.
This guy's right up close. He like
Yeah.
runs by. You were just peering over. He's like running towards
Yeah,
like
he has
Laura,
no
who will
idea.
like run
Into
away,
your
and then he
target.
sees you as you're like right
Okay,
there.
I'll boost.
He's about to have his. It was at this moment he
Yes.
knew.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Yeah,
effed up.
yeah. Make eye contact.
You're
Yeah.
probably wondering how I
Is that
got
just
here.
one difficulty then, if it's that close?
Yeah, that's all it is.
With a boost. And
Dude,
your.
you're
You've got
putting
your
bow
giant
through
bow.
him?
Essentially, it's like you're here. It's just
Oh my
You're
goodness.
shitting me. Oh no, that's good.
Oh, what are you
Well,
kidding? Wait, are you kidding?
Oh, I
I
thought you.
blanked the bad one, so
Oh.
it's only it's 3 success and 2
Advantage.
to advantage. Okay.
Scared me. I thought he.
Bye bye.
What did you
How
think?
much? Oh, and did you roll the extra boost that
No, no, it was like this. and-
Kyle, that Fogan gave
cast
you?
him.
I think he got the extra.
He aimed, but an extra
There were
boost.
2 in there.
There was
No, no, no.
You want more? Another
You
one.
want more?
Oh, you want more of this? Oh, blank.
Trash talk.
You're overcoming your weakness.
Want some more?
Nothing. Boy, I don't think
Yeah, yeah. What's up my
Okay,
sleeve?
so how much damage
My
is that?
arm.
You add 2 to whatever the damage of your bow is.
Oh, this guy.
Got all my character names.
It's should be on your front sheet, I think, or the weapons and armor one. Is that your bow?
That would be smart of you.
I should have done a little more work.
You've got a weapons sheet somewhere in there. There it is.
Help him on.
9 damage.
9
Oh
total?
my God.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not 9 total. 9 to do damage.
Plus 2.
It was there. It was 2 success. That was
Yeah,
two
you-
success.
You had
Yeah,
2 left
So
over.
it adds one more, right?
So
It was 2
9 to
successes.
10, 11.
No, it was 3 successes. He had 2 left
Oh,
over.
so yeah.
Yeah, 3
Yeah,
success
11.
and 2 advantage.
11 damage.
Yeah.
This guy runs, huh? Threw him straight hole of energy as
Yeah,
you.
he stuck to my hand up here. That's a bow.
I turn around, I see I left through the hole in the other guy's body, and I give him the thumbs up in slow motion.
And Eloise sees
Over
it,
the
she's
bed,
like,
you see your
I just see a cat thumb.
Totally.
That's right.
is
Yeah.
that...
You guys are making short and nasty work of these friends.
So
Go ahead.
far, so
Well,
good.
as the short and nasty girl in this group, I guess I'm gonna shut the doors.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. What's the difficulty on that one, you think? 2?
The difficulty, yeah, it's
For
gonna be
you,
2.
honey. Just
Just do it.
easy.
I don't feel it. I've been
Good
in
rolls,
this
good
terminal
rolls.
for so long that I'm just like, guys, I'm gonna shut the doors.
Oh, she shuts him.
Oh, she shuts them.
Shut the front door.
She shuts them with a 5 success and 1 advantage.
They're never
Okay.
opening again.
That
We're trapped in here
welded shut.
forever.
Yeah.
The door here that was open as he came through, you see it and lock into place as all the doors around completely close off.
Yeah, they
He'll
do.
be able to get us out.
You, with that many successes, I would say have general basic access to the system now. This is clearly still very protected,
Yep.
but if there is basic stuff that you want to do, like opening, closing doors, don't have to roll for that kind of stuff.
Don't even have to. What else? What else?
You're in. It's just a matter of now how much you want to look here.
Tell everyone what your intellect is.
So my intellect is 5, and everyone else's is around 2.
Mine's actually 1.
Over the comms, you hear,
And
"What are you doing in there? Why did you shut down the doors?"
You're gonna try to.
You're gonna
lie
talk to
again.
him?
Guards, report in. Guards.
there isn't a problem here. It's outside, if anything. So maybe go out to the hangar.
Okay.
So like Harry
It
Carey.
started as Dory from Finding Nemo and ended up with
Harry Carey
All right,
drunk in
so
the seventh
Emily
inning.
can't impersonate anyone or anything, don't have any expectation when she tries to do this. In fact, you should be proud of your girl for
Hey,
trying.
I love the effort.
She's doing
With the
great.
rolling combat
Yeah.
and the guards not answering, this is going to be 4 difficulty.
Oh man.
To lie?
There's just no.
Like, comes so much more easily to me.
Hold on, I succeed in the terminal. Can I just not like shut down the terminal and just like with 4 success, just
If
like
you want
send
to.
good vibes?
Send good vibes.
You know what I mean?
What does
like,
that mean?
What is a
so
good vibe?
Obviously, like if he's talking to me, it like sends out a terminal message to
There's
be
a
like,
problem with this reactor situation thing, and we need to keep the doors shut so that it doesn't explode or
She's a
anything
great liar.
happen into the rest of the area. You're just trying to keep
Unfortunately,
everybody safe.
she's in the middle of fighting right now.
Lying is easier if you
You're
believe
like,
it.
I have so many great ideas for the lies. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
my deception is like negative.
That's hilarious.
No, but I'd rather not talk. I would
Okay.
rather like send like a brief over or like a memo just to be like, you know, everything is absolutely fine here. This is the protocol.
Okay.
This is protocol 11823AE.
I'll give you,
F.
tell you what,
Yeah.
I'll allow you to roll the same thing, but I'll give you an upgrade because you're essentially using like a mechanical or computer component to it.
Which means,
You
is
can
it,
turn 1 green to a yellow.
no. Is it mechanical?
You're gonna try to falsify like a full report essentially and send it over?
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna be computers. It's not gonna be mechanics. Because you're
But
on
it's
terminal.
still 4 difficulty?
It's still 4 difficulty.
But bonus because I
And 4
got...
setback.
But it was,
From all the puns.
guys.
Yeah,
But this bad boy because I got 3 success on my last one? 4
No, you
success?
don't get the extra ones.
No, but seriously, the puns did add that.
We're on the same team.
That's the thing we're after.
All right. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
I got so much of it.
I triumphed!
Ooh.
Oh my god, I succeeded and I triumphed, but I only got
Her
I got
lies
3.
are so terrible that they're amazing.
Yeah. People are like, nobody's this bad a liar.
She's the act
That's
plus
kinda
four.
crazy,
Two
actually.
success, a triumph, but 3 threat.
Okay.
Because that lying destroys my soul and my integrity because I cannot lie because I'm good.
This is something that might take some time, but you, having looked into the systems, immediately just generate like a quick false report. It's probably something you even just have ready usually for stuff like this. You adapt it very quickly and send it over,
Yeah.
and you hear a reactor malfunction.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh,
That's really
strange. We'll take some time to look over, but keep doing what you're doing. What's wrong with the guards? Why aren't they answering?
Next round, answer that.
The reactor is affecting comms.
And as you keep communicating, we're going to continue. That's going to bring us back to the top of the round with Mora currently engaged with the 2 droids.
Yes.
Mora, shoot them. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Mora is going.
Oh, so that's how that works. I've been trying to figure that out.
That or
All
ordering
right.
intermission.
I can aim now, right?
I'm a
Because
tank.
You can, 'cause you're already in the
like,
middle.
Ready to go. So that's my bad guy, and this
Bring
is
some
my
empty cups
regular
out.
pool.
Yeah, best would be
and it's-
during intermission.
And it's
Got it.
two purples or
Oh, yeah, refill.
2 purples? Or
It's 2 purples, that's it.
Okay, great. So this is it. This is what I do normally with one weapon, and if I add a weapon, then it's.
Yeah, if you want to dual wield, it's another one.
I'm not gonna dual wield.
Okay. Yeah, just
Yeah,
one.
you
Get
got
I'm just
one.
gonna go for
You
it.
got it.
And you know what though? I'm gonna use my vibro sword this time because I want that pierce 2 and vicious 1 and my defense 1 too.
Ooh, vicious one.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
So here I go.
Yeah, this is good.
Gonna
Come on,
roll
success,
it in.
success,
It's gonna be
success.
great. Okay, I have
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
2 successes.
Easy, easy.
This one. Just a success. And I have 3 successes
Yes.
and 2 advantages.
That's amazing.
So 2 advantages means you do trigger the dual wield.
Oh my god, yes!
So go ahead and tell me how much damage you do, and you essentially do that damage twice.
Okay,
Oh,
so
jeez.
my damage is it's 4 because that's my bronze plus
4 plus the +2, I think.
Plus 2 with the vibro sword and 2 with
It's
the...
just independent. You just pick the one Rick blade and then the
Okay,
other
the
one.
vibro sword, plus 2, so 6.
Okay, 6, and then you have 2 extra successes,
I have 2 extra successes.
so 8.
So 8,
And then how much pierce do you have on the vibro sword this
2.
time? So 8 damage, pierce 2.
That sounds good. That
Yeah.
sounds real good.
And by the way, in case it wasn't clear, I'm going for the guy that still has the gun attached to him. Because the other guy with his arm gone, not as big of a threat.
Did you just mute Gun Ray?
Mora,
Three people in the
Yes.
world
that
said
is enough to
so.
take out
I laugh deep
of them.
inside.
As Mora with her vibro sword
Did you
and Rick
mute
blade,
that gun, Ray?
as Mora with her vibro sword and Rick blade engage with the 2 droids who are trying to get a shot off at you.
Is that the first
in
instinct?
close
Like, all right,
range?
This is
Um,
my sentence.
Oh, I think I actually skipped their turn, so they're going to try to get a shot
It's
just
a
now.
skill. It's a
Okay.
skill.
There's
Yeah,
a
I'll take
character.
it.
It's
I got a
tough.
defensive
It's
one.
extra difficult for
I got a
them
defensive
being
one.
so
Called mute
close.
Gun Ray.
Okay.
You take one of those
So
black
she's got the
guys
guy with the
away.
gun.
That's only for melee attacks,
Tangle with them.
right?
It's
Is it a
harder for
melee
them to
defense
get
one,
it.
or is it
It's a-
range defense one? It'll be on the
It
front
says
sheet.
skill melee.
So it's defensive one is what it says? That means for melee.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but one of them
Grazie.
is melee because he doesn't have.
Indeed.
Doesn't have a blaster.
They do shoot.
Don't
That
you dare crit on me.
is 9 damage.
For you?
wait.
For you?
As
Wait,
Yeah, but I got a
wait,
soap
she just
value
took-
at 6,
Yeah.
okay? So
As
it's-
you cut through the two,
Okay.
one lands
So it's a
point
3.
blank, blaster
Ooh.
carbine shot straight in your side.
Oh, no.
And
Oh,
you
wow.
wince, but you continue to power through and cut it to pieces.
Morris
The
says
2
that's
droids
nothing.
enter.
Those 2 are both down?
Both gone.
Wait, both of them? So now we get to have some fun.
The
This
Nemodian,
She's got a
who's
little
with
bit of
you,
a
also needs to
bug.
swing at you.
Oh, he will.
This thing's empty now,
I
right?
feel so
I
good.
have melee defense 2.
Okay.
Cobb still has a guard.
Destroy.
I do think that
Does that guard not want to just force quit? Like he should be out. He doesn't want like
they've
right
got this
now. If he
rivalry
has
going
any,
right now. I think
Oh,
he's
that's
very
right.
motivated.
Yeah, they got
I'm
the
gonna
personal
flip,
beef now.
And he's just gonna
oh,
flip
this
for
is
it.
funny. Yeah, we can't even help him out
He's
anymore.
always does. He always crits on me.
Really?
Yeah, always.
Taylor's
Not
got a
today.
shot
Oh,
from here,
that's
though.
cocked.
I almost don't want to shoot because their beef's funnier.
Yeah, but you can long range this fool.
Oh, for sure. I'll put him
Take
against
out
the door.
right in the head.
Just put an arrow to the knee or something.
That
What's
is
going on over there?
An arrow.
Oh, he's doing
5 damage,
Thank you,
pierce
thank you.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
As
it
you
just,
guys
Do I have
engage,
had one?
and he starts to grin,
What is
not
pierce?
realizing around him he's very outnumbered, and that you guys
So if
are
it's
taking him out.
pierce
But in
2,
this
what is
fight,
that?
at least, he seems to be
Um,
landing some hits on you. Okay, that.
It's like the
is
bad
his
guy
turn.
from a John Woo.
Jeremy, when it is a pierce, like pierce 2, what does that mean?
Essentially, it goes through 2 of your points of soak.
it ignores.
It ignores 2 points.
Oh,
of soak.
gotcha.
So if he says pierce 2 and you have 5 soak, it.
There's 3 soaks.
Yeah.
essentially.
Exactly.
Damn.
Got it. Oh wow. Okay.
That's
tough.
really great
Yeah.
then.
It essentially means 2 damage goes.
Oh,
through
my
the soak,
bow's got some of
technically,
that.
But for the purposes, it's simpler enough. To,
Okay, okay.
Aura.
He's 4?
Aura is
Your
red.
bow has a
What
pierce
would you like to
4?
do?
Yeah, I need to remember that.
You know, you hear Eloise being kind of hassled on the comms, and it might start to distract her from
I'm
her
a cop.
technical.
I want to help her, and if they come in, I can talk on the mic a little bit.
I'm literally like, I'm
He's like, I'm gonna
"Please
help."
There's another
help."
terminal right there if you want to jump on that one.
Yeah, let me jump on and assist. My intellect's not that good, but my computers are pretty nice. So,
Well, so-
talk to me.
Really?
You jump on the terminal,
Yep.
and Eloise has access to the systems right now, so I'll say that she can kind of just let you into the basic side of
I'd
it.
love to not use my intellect.
But you're hearing this voice on the comms. You don't really know who it is, and this person is just not letting off. As good as Eloise doing, it seems like they're
Pretty
very
success, man.
controlling and very invested in whatever is happening here. So you could try to help with LOA on the technical side, or you could try to
You have
take some
cool.
attention away from them, from LOA, by engaging this person in conversation.
Will that give her an advantage if I take that
It'll
chatter out of
prevent her
her
from
ear?
getting setbacks as this person keeps
Yapping
chattering
at
in her
me.
ear while
That's-
she's.
Yeah, let me
I
deal.
work with computers, not with communication.
It'll essentially make her free to keep doing what she's doing
Let me
instead of
deal-
needing to focus on these calm messages.
Yeah, let me deal with this clown.
What do you say?
All right, I want to tell him.
He's saying, I don't understand. There's interference with the comms?
I want to
Yes.
tell him the reactor room is on lockdown. There's an issue with the reactor. It's affecting comms. It's locked us out. We need time to fix the reactor. That's what I want to tell him.
Okay. You can go ahead and make a cool check.
My cool is no joke, baby.
Eloy's been succeeding a bunch. So the difficulty is definitely lowered as he's starting to buy. You've got the reactor report in front of him. It's going to be 2 difficulty.
That's
Right.
it, bro. This is almost like one of her computers.
As you're now just like convincing him that you guys have got it under control. You've already got him to buy the lie, so you don't need to make another deception check. You're
Our
just kind of
strings
adding
have
to it, showing him that
combined.
you guys are on top of the situation.
So, this is my role without any other boosts or anything. There's
Can
no
I-
other extra
oh.
stuff, right?
Do you want a boost?
I don't think I need it.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's unfortunately on your turn right
Another
now.
triumph. Another triumph.
Let
I'll
me lie
take
to
them.
this fool like a G. Nope.
No.
Epic fail.
Wait, really?
Both of
I
the.
mean, epic.
He rolled 4 fails with 2 difficulty die.
Unreal.
That's not great at all.
Nothing there. It's
You gotta
down to,
balance that triumph out, you know?
it's down to 3
Yeah,
fails
can't be great all the time.
and 2 advantage.
There's
This is an epic fail and 2 advantage. Let's talk about the advantage.
A whole new army stars.
The voice says, I don't think you're qualified to handle the reactor.
You should have kept lying. I believed you.
Did you hear my voice?
It worked.
This is my creation.
Oh, that's good intel.
Who is this? That's what I want to say.
This is Synapse.
Do I know Synapse?
Oh. Yeah. He says, what do you mean, who is this?
You got
said,
some.
if you're lying to me,
I'm not
you
lying
should
to
know who
you.
I am. This
I'm
is
just
my business.
lying.
I told you the comms are damaged. I can
He's a-
barely hear
No,
your
no,
voice.
no,
I
no.
can't
We're
make out
there
who
on
you
them.
are. It's difficult to hear you in here.
This is Synapse. I'm your boss.
I know who you are now. I can hear you, but I'm losing you again.
If you as you shut the comms
And I turned it off.
Yeah.
I turned it off. My
You can
live
definitely see there's a
failed.
lot of activity. It's just kind of on mute and like.
My fail was
Definitely
too big to keep the
peaking.
line
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
I was just, I can't hear you. Sorry, that's how I do my wife
Okay.
when I don't want to talk.
The doors are
I'm a
locked.
Mulholland Pass. I'm sorry.
The doors are locked. Whatever they might want to do, there's no clear
yet.
way in. Phobin, you are currently engaged in your duel with the Nemodian.
I'm flipping. What did he do with his advantage?
Did you say Imodium?
I didn't
Pneumonia.
use advantage.
Hey.
I was gonna say, what you
I'm
take
down to
overseas
give-
when your stomach's so weird?
Oh, my advantage. You have 2 advantage.
I would like to always share advantage because I am a sharer.
With the
Sure, I'll say.
Based
that-
off the fail, that's not even advantage.
I'll say it's okay. You just tell me how. Like, what is the encouraging thing that allows him to?
I'm cussing at Phobin to handle this guy. He's supposed to be good with a sword. So I'm like, yo, swing that sword
Yeah.
like you mean it.
You see Phobin over there as you're trying on the comms, and yeah, he gives you some loud
I'm mad
encouragement
that I failed, so I'm taking it out on you, Phobin.
as it motivates you. He does have 1 defensive from his vibro sword, which I've been forgetting to mention.
So that's cold.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And then offer some hope since I'm close by.
You can't help it until it's your turn. but
I'm again trying to go a little lower on him.
okay, as you
Where?
raise his
Kill,
guard a
really
little bit,
trying
and
to
disable.
yeah.
Ooh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's
That's what happens when you get motivated properly.
3 success and
good.
only 1 advantage. So
Still.
that will do 7 pierce 2.
7 pierce
Death.
2. Yep. I mean, that's definitely enough.
When death
What'd you
is
do
on
to
the
him, bro?
line.
How would you like to do this?
Finish him.
Like I said, I want to try and jab at a non-vital organ.
Okay.
What do you say before you do it? Because I'm just curious how
Do you get him
this
through the arm? Like,
dialogue
disable
ends.
him fighting?
Oh, I said clearly no friends. And I just go.
As he dies, just I have friends, and then he doesn't die. He goes unconscious.
Can you roll to see if he does though?
Let's find out.
Yeah. Does he,
Roll 1 force die for me.
does he have
We'll
friends?
see if he has
That's
friends.
1 or 2.
He has 1 friend.
Immediately his mother
but it's
calls.
a one-sided relationship.
It's a dark side one.
It's a
very
one-sided
good.
relationship. The guy's moving. He hasn't told him
You guys
yet.
a taker.
It's bad. Yeah, it's not going in the right place. As the Nemodian is on lockdown.
Hi,
and you
this
guys
is
have
Qatar.
now.
I can't come to the comms right now. Leave a message.
Wait, now I want to say something. I'm going to shout. They're going to come through either way. Let's
I've locked the
corral them at
doors.
one door, tell them the other 3 are malfunctional, gather by the door, set up attacks, and slay them when they come in.
I'm happy to get your back on
Farthest
that.
away
as
from
long
our
as she has
exit.
time.
So if
But-
we came in this way, is that where we came in and that's
we
where our ship
entered
is?
here.
Yes, that seems to be the most direct path
So we
out
should-
that you know. Your ship is actually a little beyond back in the town. This space you know to be.
Well, we know that's our fastest.
That's your
way.
fastest.
So is our entrance the same as our exit, or can we exit this way?
Any other way, it just depends if you might be able to figure out where other forces are coming from. So far, you've seen people come through here and through those two.
Yeah, I'm going to shout again. I'm going to hop down and come over. I'm going to say, feed them half-truths. Tell them that we're going to get this one working.
Yeah.
So if they have to go anywhere and gather, they're all going to go there. It's
And we'll
easier to deal with
bottleneck
them when
them?
they're all in one spot,
I like
and
that.
we can corral them as opposed to dealing with 4 different entry points.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And we should
plan.
gather near there in case they get in sooner. Hopefully they're going to fall for that. And that's the only one we will actually open.
Great.
And you do what you got to do.
If
I'll
we
save
get
it
out
over.
of here, does a whole new land come in?
I guess you'll have to find out.
We have to live.
Like that?
So we should do this. We should be like, we're going to be like backs to the door in case they come
Don't you
in.
want that cover advantage as well, Kyle? Because then you're back to the door and you have cover behind that crate.
Well, I want to like be able to just
You're one to
jab
sort of-
people as they come in.
My bad.
Who's
Yeah, my
melee?
bad.
Yeah, but you guys should just have the swords right
They
here, and
both
they just
have blades,
walk through.
yeah.
They turn into 3 pieces.
So we're against the wall in case somebody does come through.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Phobin.
Like to make
Left.
one a burger.
You want to get in position, an elevated position, so if anyone comes through, you can just bow
Was that
them
that
up.
droid that
Yeah.
you have a...
Can I? This guy can't talk. That droid down in the corner.
Maybe Aleph actually just kind of hangs out at the top right there so that he's in good long
Up high
range
for that
view
bow, yeah.
with that bow, but he can get to the door quick.
And also, pick a spot where you have
And also
advantage
have
for all
coverage
4 doors.
over-
Or you could try to shoot out the wires.
Can I? I mean, would that help us?
And also, it'd also be good to have him covered.
Are we debating this openly? Because we shouldn't.
You could. You
just-
guys are clear right now for a moment. You have a
Until we get
second.
what we need.
Do we know what we're extracting? Do you know what we're doing here?
I'm taking the separatist data, which is technology, from this console.
So
We
are
just
we
don't
here
know
for
what the
data,
data
or are we here
is.
to dismantle this thing?
You're here for
Yeah, 'cause I'll
whatever's
take a shot at
inside
that.
this data
Just the data.
vault. It seems like from what Eloy's
It's
been
a
able to tell
vault.
so far, she hasn't really connected too deep into the system or accessed it because it's kind of separate and more encrypted. But whatever's in here is clearly of great value. It's clearly something this separatist remnant group has been working on. You have been hired to retrieve this. She's noticed that these wires are tied into the system. The terminals can access it, but she's
So
for
I
now
should
been
just get up
working
here.
on shutting down the alarms, doors, comms, all the other stuff.
Yeah, that great.
So there's more to determine if you guys want to hit the comms or anything. But for now, Aleph, it is your turn. Are you going to take up a vantage
are
point? Or
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to this point in the middle where I can
yeah,
see everything.
no problem. You're high enough up that
Up
doesn't
here,
matter.
bro?
Is
No,
what about
'cause
your
I can
hawk?
see that other door.
Oh,
Your hawk doing anything?
Yeah, I'd like to see everything. My hawk? Yeah, he does a full lap. If Freddie, if you wouldn't mind just kind of going through the.
Pass it. Team effort. Team effort. It's a relay race.
Oh, he picks up the.
I like that. Sorceress colors. or
Yeah.
whatever.
And he comes back next to you.
Yeah, he picks up the golden finch along the way, and he comes back,
I
and
love Shakak.
we're chilling.
I bet you do.
We're learning more about Mora every day, guys.
And
Mora's a huntress. She knows what she's after. So, that is your turn as you take a good vantage point around. You definitely notice that there's a lot of maybe power, maybe data strumming through these cords up here. Whatever this is happening, now that the kind of gunfire has subsided for the moment, this is a loud electrical hum that you can only really hear now that the alarms aren't blaring and there's not droids shooting everywhere. That brings us to Eloy on the terminal.
Hack that. Hack it.
I'm hacking it. I'm
it.
extracting. I'm trying to get access to the vault.
Okay.
Hack it up!
So the difficulty for this, Eloy, is
One.
going to be
7.
this is all computers. If you want to try to do it mechanically, there are things you could try to do with the machine itself, but
Can she flip?
Ooh.
you can't flip. You've got plenty of lights that will
Well,
outside.
guys,
You can also use
mechanics.
mechanics.
It's
though.
4.
You're a gangster with mechanics. Why don't you examine it and see if you can do it that way?
What could I do mechanically?
Well, you've seen that the vault is here. There's, access ports around it or the 4 stations at the end, or you could keep going with the terminal that you're at currently.
So you're saying that there's something external there that I could
Yeah, if you think about it like
manually
disabling a
power
system, either
down.
you're going through and like trying to mess with the actual construction of it, or you're going through the computer access to try to.
Yeah, it's like, are you
Mess
doing
with that.
zeros and ones, or are you playing with wires? and trying to
Wire me
rewire?
up. Let's
Okay.
reroute.
So are you jumping to
and,
kind of the central console, or are you trying to take out some of these?
by tapping into the central, won't it? I can't do one at a time.
Could be, yeah.
Could be. That could be me.
So that's what you're doing. It's still 4 difficulty, but
Flip.
Here's
I
the.
don't.
you get to use your mechanics now.
Look, look.
So with my mechanics.
No, you need that one. It's 4
It's
different.
four
No, she has 4. She has 4 purple.
Oh.
Maude, don't
This
cheat.
is how
Maude,
it
don't
works.
you cheat
1,
on it.
2, 3, 4.
So no matter what, I add a success and an advantage to my roll.
Correct. I would add those after in case I get knocked around.
Great.
You want to flip?
You
Because of your
automatically
specialist
add that?
Tool. What is your
Yeah,
specialist
she has
tool?
a specialty
That.
skill. You have specialty skills
It's
too.
Jinx.
My specialty tool is called Jinx.
Jinx.
Yeah.
As you take it out, this kind of advanced multi-tool, and start, first of all, pulling off panels from
Oh my
this
God,
central
I haven't
unit
read
here,
any of
and
this.
start messing with the wire.
That's why I'm the smart one.
Amazing.
What'd you say?
You have them highlighted. What do you mean you haven't read them?
Dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You heard me say that then too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait.
Ooh.
She got it.
Plus the additional one.
Oh. Thank the stars.
4 success, but 1 threat.
Okay.
4 success.
The stars. It's done.
You start
Yeah.
pulling out wires intelligently as you start to piece together how the system is constructed.
Yo.
Whatever's happening here is funneling a lot of power. And if you're not careful, it could have
Overload?
very disastrous consequences, could even also potentially harm whatever's inside.
Can I shut that power down?
You start and shut it down, and with your successes, successfully manage to do so. You realize that each of these things were kind of contributing
Yep.
to that. All that remains now, if I can get it,
I
all
changed
that remains now
Hey.
is to actually access whatever's in there and remove it from the console. It seems like it could potentially access straight, like down. get
It's
it
about
out.
physically accessing
Physically
what was in there now.
accessing whatever was placed inside. You should be able to access it through here. All it would take is maybe
One
some
move?
time at the terminal to trigger it, bring it down, and get into the
was
system
a
that way.
physical
Or,
thing.
now that it's powered down, you could try to physically climb up and remove it.
It's small and
Don't
green,
go in
and
there.
it
It
sits
looks
in
like
a
we're
floating
spawn
carriage.
I'm not going in.
Something like that.
So
Yeah.
can I bring it, I'll go back to
Maybe,
the terminal
I
to bring
figured.
it down.
What did you say?
I'll go back to the terminal to bring it,
That was your turn for now.
yeah, but I have movement though, right? No, I don't.
Your movement was to move
Yep.
over there.
Yep.
Now, let's see.
Oh, really quickly. You're welcome, guys.
Excellent work.
4 6.
Forcing a thanks
These
out of
two
us?
doors,
No.
you start to see
None coming from me as Peacock.
Which two? These
the side doors.
Side doors
on the-
are getting cut open.
You start to see them getting cut open
Oh, boy.
slowly. Seems like it's taking a little bit of time, but they are definitely being worked through.
Okay.
The comms seem like they've gone quiet on the other end after no answer.
They know that
Yeah.
the bleeps hit the fan.
The lying has delayed them,
Yeah, my lie didn't delay him too much.
which
Tanner,
that
you're in a
brings us
pretty good
back
spot
to
here.
Oh, yeah.
the top of the round.
You can take cover.
More, whatever you'd like to do. Or if you guys want, typically when you're rolling, it's like PC slots, so anyone can jump in. If you want LOA, you can, choose to exchange your slots to let people jump first, unless there's something specific you want to do.
I'd love to let LOA go before me so that she can just try to extract this information.
And then you guys need to get to that door.
I have a
Right.
shot. Oh.
And Taylor and I can worry about this door, I
Yeah, but I'm
think.
just gonna let LOA go first.
If you
Yeah, yeah,
roll the
yeah.
way you've been rolling, we could each pick off one.
So my
Well, I would have to roll like you too.
intent is to, I believe this requires like an elevator, like a lift to go up into the vault and down. Currently it's up, so I want to bring that lift down.
Okay, and you're doing that mechanically?
You said I had to use terminal, no?
You could use the terminal if you wanted to, yeah.
But if it's, I can do the
Mechanically,
same.
you might break it, but terminal you would just...
Yeah, use the terminal, just in case. We've been rolling a
Back
little
down.
rough today.
Yeah, I don't need to break this.
Okay, you already have access to the terminal, but you need to get access to this specific vault. There's
Yep.
going to be 3 difficulty.
Perfect.
Take out the green success that was...
Triumph, triumph. I got double triumph.
Oh, well, nice. So make sure you take out that green success.
What?
The back one. One of those was,
Yeah,
not
two
in,
of-
was in there
Yeah,
before
two,
you
She-
rolled.
two
there were 2 of
yellows.
those there were 2 of those in there. 2 green ones.
Oh,
were
really?
Before she threw.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Don't make me have to roll again.
I'm not. You just take out that one
No,
in the
just
corner,
take out-
closer to you. That one.
Oh,
that's
okay.
the one.
There you
yeah.
go.
Now you're.
That-
Whoa.
I
this
couldn't
is
see
your
that
roll.
one.
Sorry, it goes so deep, I can't see
Sounds
that.
like a reroll.
That's what she said.
That's okay.
We're
Two
on
triumphs.
the same
I'm
team.
kidding. All right, let's get it.
So I got a success, 2
Well,
triumphs,
Ellie's got a
and
real,
Success, 2
a
triumph.
real mad side to her.
But two triumphs.
Yeah, I'm
Two
not even going to make
triumphs.
you take a strain or anything like
a
that.
success and a threat.
LOA, with
Yo.
the power pretty much down and minimal, you've shut it down. You see there's still some sort of like secondary power that just keeps everything safe and secure that you can't really shut down as easily. But by shutting down the power and cutting through, it is no problem now for you. It seems like a lot of the layers of defenses have fallen away, and you just start to slice through very quickly what is clearly a sophisticated data vault, and what was seeming like a lot of streams of data coming out of it, now with the power shut, has slowed down, and the data is no longer at risk of being corrupted. So you shut everything down, and now you see that the access terminal, without anything streaming, you can actually bring it down so someone can go up and grab whatever is inside.
Yeah, cool. And that means I get a bonus on my next roll for sure,
Athletics,
right?
guys.
I'll say with a triumph.
Two
triumphs. The one allowed you to do it really quickly. We'll say that it's already right there, waiting for you. Or if you want, you could even just say that it gets brought down, so it's just at the base of it. Whatever is
That way
inside.
no one has to go up.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
they
would
can
it be
be-
Mora's turn now since she?
Right now it would be Orok's turn,
So
but if
you
you guys
would
want
have
to keep
to
it
your last.
passing.
I'm happy if you have something you would need to do. I'm happy to give you my turn.
I have great
Doors.
athletics, and someone needs to jump up there and grab that information.
It already
Does it
came
work?
It's
down.
coming down, so you just need to
you
rush
just
to the
gotta
bottom
cover this
somewhere.
door.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Her triumph was so good
She'll get
that
it.
she mechanically
She can
brought it
Cover
down.
this door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the other door.
All right, so then I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna cover this door.
Okay, it's going to be 2 strain to get up
Yeah.
there, but again,
Yeah,
if you want
roll
to get
bubble in
up,
your
it's going to be an
throat.
athletics check.
Kyle, just so you know, Taylor
Oh,
has
maybe
this
that's
door
what I should
unlocked.
Or you
and
can
I
stay
get there
down.
fairly quickly.
But there's
I
crates
just
up
can't
there,
reach
so you
this
can use
one.
them. It's 2
No.
difficulty and
I'm
a
gonna
boost.
go to that one, so
It's
if you can
two
support her at that
difficulty.
one.
And a
I'll
boost
shout
because of
as
the
I run
crates.
across.
So you and I will switch
And
sides
like
basically.
do-si-do.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, you've got to go roll. You should be able to get through, no problem.
I know. Where'd it go?
It just fell there.
Oh, no.
Oh no, there.
Nice.
Oi.
Yeah.
Find it later. Okay, I'm ready.
Come on, one time today. One time.
I had 2.
Oh, no.
What's happening right now?
It's a bad roll.
Okay.
No. Shit. What's with our roll? So wait, she makes it to
I
like
have
here?
one advantage.
One advantage. You just make it to about there as you kind of,
It's all
again,
right.
stumble on the crates.
Claire, that ain't bad. You could even duck if they take a
Oh,
shot.
tell you
at
what. There is that ladder that's right
Oh,
there.
there's the ladder.
You could have taken the ladder up. You start making it up the crates, and
like
it's like,
right here?
wait a
See
second,
it from
and
your
just jump
side,
up.
don't worry.
Yeah, it's hard to see. We're right up there.
Did she make it all the way?
Yeah, you can get up to the door,
Okay.
sure. With
That's
the
not so
ladder, it's
bad.
not as difficult. Okay, that brings us to Phobin. If you want to pass it to Orok, or if you
I'm
have
gonna
some-
just double move to get to the door. I'll do the athletics.
Okay, and 2 difficulty and a boost.
The double move. If I give him a boost while he runs by, like my hands there, my two
Sure, I'll allow
paws,
you to
That's
assist.
can I
two.
boost him up, bro?
Yeah, take 2 strain.
All right, I can
And we'll say
handle
that
2
throws an
strain.
extra boost in there.
Did you say I had a boost or no?
You have
You
1
do.
from the
Can I
crates,
get a
and now
second?
you get a second one as Orok is there, hands
I'm
out.
giving you the
blade.
Wait, wait.
2 paws.
He's got
You've got ranks in it?
Yeah, in
2
athletics.
difficulty?
So
How
I
many
don't think
ranks
you should
do you
take
have?
strain.
I have 1
Oh, I
athletics
do
and I
have.
have force with the athletics.
You both have
I
the
have ranks in
same
athletics,
ranks,
too.
unfortunately, so you're not helping him beyond what he could do on his
Okay.
own, so it's still just a boost.
Okay.
Okay,
But I
it's
still
2.
take strain?
You still take strain.
Perfect.
2 diff.
2 difficulty. Whoa.
What?
Better be
I'll
a
tap
success.
into the light side.
Okay.
Yes, you
double.
will.
So what's the result total?
1 success because it counters that, and then there's with 3 advantage.
Phobin, you've been on your own for a long time, but this time you probably wouldn't have made it up there if it wasn't for Orok's
Oh,
boost.
nice. That's
For these mighty paws.
And as the comfort of having someone to work with
I'm sorry, can we
kind
have
of
a mighty
flows through
pause?
you, you find yourself calming a bit. Your cocoon shedding a little
I like the collaboration.
as you hop up and jump and land, just barely catching yourself on top,
And get
making
to
it
the door.
up there.
Is that strain?
No, you're good.
Okay, so that's all my move.
That's your entire thing.
Okay.
Yep.
And again, I'll shout back to you. I'll say cover her by
Got
the
it.
terminal,
Okay.
and I'll look to Ella.
Getting low now as they're starting to cut their way through. That would be Aleph's turn, but
He gives it to me. He's
yeah.
a good guy.
Sure.
He gives me money too. All right.
does.
I want to be. It's a long way to that ladder, Jeremy.
It is a long way to that
Can I
ladder.
make that in a maneuver?
If that's your full turn, I'll say you can get up the ladder to the top, but that's about it.
It would be maneuver and action.
Yeah.
And you said if they come through the door, is there a disadvantage for me shooting up?
You could just shoot from here.
Yeah,
That's what
there's
I'm-
not,
that's what
not
I'm
a
trying
huge
to find out.
disadvantage. The disadvantage will come from Mora being engaged with them and there being a risk of you potentially hitting her. Got it.
And she's up by the door.
She's
If
up.
she stays to the side, attacks people as they come through, you have advantage on the door.
Yeah, let me just use a maneuver to get to these crates just past the vault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like here.
And
Because then
then
you've got a little scope
Here
for
or
there.
here?
back where you were,
Yeah.
right there.
That's
Yep.
great cover.
And then can
Yeah.
I use my action to ready my gun right on the door?
You can essentially use your second maneuver to get into cover, but there's not readied actions in this
Okay,
system, so
cool.
you're just kind of waiting there.
Then I'm-
but you'll
I'm
be
cool.
ready to go when they come in. Okay, and then it would be LOA, but Aleph, we'll say he sticks around there for now.
He's going to be there to take out anybody. that
Maybe you
comes.
take cover. If there was a
Yes.
spot of cover knowing people are coming through, he could still get a shot off
Sure.
probably from
He did
dipping
that
down
last
below.
time. Yeah, he could be here if
Yeah.
you're okay with that.
Gets
Jim.
back, yeah,
He's still in
totally.
the same range band, correct?
Yeah, it's still the same.
Or he
Yeah.
could go up
He's
to the
got
other
long
side.
range.
No, I think that's
Okay.
fair.
Great.
Okay, which brings us back to the top of the round.
Got it. Which is Mora.
Yep.
Back tomorrow.
Do you guys want to go? They're
Oh
still
wait, do
cutting
you
through.
want to take your turn?
Now, on
I'll
their
remove
turn.
you. You're fine.
We put you in cover.
Yeah, I'm ready to shoot.
Nothing to shoot yet.
They're still
This
cutting
dude's
through.
ready.
It looks like they're about ready to go, but the door's not busted down just yet. It's taking them some time.
So do I just?
You can, if you guys all wait, are you running to grab?
No, someone actually has to go into the terminal to extract the me.
Those goggles, yes, you.
I'm going. That sounds like a
You're the
physical
one
thing. To
mechanical-
Can we send the hawk?
Once it's down, you're literally just opening the door and grabbing it. You're not having to like. go in
I'm
and
going
do anything physical.
into.
You open the technical access hatch that people go in to like repair it and probably use to help build and lay the finishing touches and put this thing inside in the first place. And it's pretty dark in there, but
I have dark vision.
it's not a problem for you
Yep.
as you step into wires and pipes all around, flooding. A lot of them electrical, a lot of them just data as well, like clearly big, like Google Fiber style, like
Ooh.
throwing it in there.
Talking nerdy to
Whatever's
me.
going in here, it's powerful, way more powerful than whatever small installation like this
Should have.
And as you near and kind of cross, pass a corner, you see a green light
Yo.
flowing in there, and find this.
Ooh, it's the Tesseract.
A
The
datacron.
motherboard? Oh.
Is that?
Datacron.
All right.
It's a
You
it's
were
a
hoping it was a different
datacron.
color.
I was hoping some other kind of.
Yeah.
Who's on some of that cron?
I can't finish the word.
Holocron?
Thank you.
So I take the datacron
Wait,
and this
what
is what I
is
need.
that?
And there
Pretty.
seems to be nothing else inside
It
beyond
looks like the holocron.
this datacron.
Is there any other data that I could use or
Can I see it?
extract or have, or can I
From
rewire it somewhere else?
From your understanding, without this, it's kind of like you've taken out the hard drive of this thing.
No
so there's
data.
nothing else really inside. All the data was contained here
Okay.
and maybe being used for other projects around this installation. But you
Can
now
I-
have what you need.
Can I upload it to Tinks?
Unfortunately, probably not just quickly or with the gear you have on hand.
And
You
you guys-
don't really know how to access this thing. What you were accessing was the system built around it.
Yeah.
So this is
She
the.
has what we need. So we can get out of
I've
here
got
if
what
we
you
have to
need,
get
so-
out of here. Don't forget.
So
I know there's blood coming, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, well, let's
I know
leave.
who's keeping it now.
Yeah, let's leave. Let's leave.
Bourbon's freaky.
Let's leave.
Well, we might end up in a bad position and have our backs to enemies. So I just want everyone to know that
How,
retreat.
how many moves
is
would
an
it take to
option.
get out of this room?
Depends which exit you guys are
Yeah.
taking.
You're close.
See you
We'll
guys.
get back.
I'll warm
a
up
left,
the engines.
left.
Okay. Are you guys all essentially going to be running? Is that the plan?
Yeah, but doesn't she need to open the doors again?
I'm not saying we have to run. I'm just saying if there's a problem where we're overmatched, we can still get out of here. I still think we have the drop on anyone that comes in.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do. We also have to get the doors open.
Well, I only want to
She
open
has
the
access
one.
to everything.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do
I
you
think
guys
it's
do?
good to get out of here.
Just jumping a little bit out of initiative for the moment. Just
Just
tell
to
me
get
what-
ready to run, so we brought one position on the opposite side of the door. I'm going to go to the other side of the door.
Okay.
I,
So that way I'm closer to our
Oh,
exit.
you're
We're all
gonna
agreeing
rush
that's going to be
back?
the only
I am
door
at
you're
the
opening.
terminal
Yeah.
again.
Correct.
So
Where are you staying? Here?
No. I'm as far as I could possibly have gotten to get out the door.
You are down here. You no longer. Yeah, you have a little bit of line of sight, but it's a bit difficult.
Okay, then I'll deal
yeah,
with
that's
it.
all you have to do.
Okay. And Orak, what about you?
Okay, now she's already gotten access to the computer, so
Yes.
technically from where I'm at, could I open that
100%.
south door
Yeah.
there so that she could just be ready to move
You
in
guys
there
have already
and
kind
go
of taken control of the systems.
Great.
Okay, I would like to unlock that back door.
As Aleph, as you run over there, you see the door
See you
pop
guys.
open.
Are there dudes there?
It doesn't seem like there's anybody there for the moment.
Close call.
Yeah. The hawk goes first.
And then I'll stay where I'm at just to give Maru cover, but I just wanted to have access to that door.
Okay.
That's all I need for my move on that turn.
Great. As
I have
turn
emotional needs, but that's all I
passes,
need.
the doors open on both
And I'm
sides. You
ready.
guys stepping away as they fall through, immediately cutting in as droids start to stream
No way.
through.
No. Why can't they be Jawas? They could be Jawas.
They could be,
But
with
they're not.
food.
but they're not.
Okay,
It's not their day off.
so it's droids.
Whose turn is it now?
Now
No one.
Their
Me?
turn.
Is it Zorak or no? Them.
it is.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
they're just all over here with me.
Let's just run. Screw
And
these
over
guys.
here.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Let's just forget about these guys. Who cares? We'll eat a shot and we'll get
Through
out.
the door now.
We'll eat a shot and we'll
Are
leave.
these guys through the door as well?
Wait, what was that?
They
Wait,
stream.
can I see that
And
one?
a Skakoan,
No, the confusing one.
yeah,
That's him.
Sorry.
as a Skakoan
Do you
steps
see him?
through
Freddie on the other
I
side.
know.
What
with
is
three
this?
droids,
Looks like
little
locked in
remotes around him. 3 of those little remotes, and says, "You will not steal from me," and begins an
Oh my
assault. You
God.
see
You
that
see
you
this?
are maybe a little outmatched. It might take some time for you to run out, but I think we might hit intermission for now and come back as you guys try to make your daring escape.
Cool.
Great.
Okay, but
Go
as they
have
come
dinner,
through, you waited,
everybody.
I couldn't.
You guys
We'll
will
be
get
back.
back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's intermission?
Yes.
I'm not dead yet.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't
Go anywhere.
Go
We'll be back in
anywhere.
about 15 minutes.
Get
Yeah.
some dinner.
Let's
Prepare
say
some
like
food.
an off Broadway show. 15, maybe 20, and then we will be back.
Off.
Cool.
I mean,
Let's do
off.
it.
All right.
Yeah, this is off Broadway, guys.
We good?
ribbed. And in here? No, this side, the outside.
We're live.
Yeah.
All right, we're back, guys.
That's sick.
I'm tweeting it out.
Tweeting out, get everything out of the way. You guys now see 8
Good God.
individuals around you. 4 droids on the right,
They were saying
3
this message
droids,
with the
and
focus
a
of the
Skakoan scientist who seems to be the voice that you've been speaking to on the other side.
And he's doing
of the
this.
comms.
He's holding
He's
his nose.
holding. That's how they communicate.
Yeah.
You guys.
It was my turn, right?
Yes, both you and Mora can both make an attack. I'll say for the purposes you guys spent a whole round waiting.
So you
Ready actions aren't really a thing. But
Oh, yeah, I've
both
got a
you
line
go
of
ahead
attack
and
on
take one
3 of these
melee
guys.
attack, however you guys want to do it.
Okay,
Donna,
well, I'm up here, and so I am definitely going to, focus? Not
You can aim.
aim.
And kill.
I'll say sure, you can aim. If you want to dual wield, it's going to be 3 difficulty instead of 2.
We could just kill them all.
Do I want to dual
You
wield,
can
guys?
certainly try.
Or do I want to just
I say we just
get them with one
run.
sword?
Let's get a couple.
Maybe I just want to make this easy on myself.
It's
and
gonna
just
be
get 'em with
this
one
round,
sword.
a round of us taking.
I only have 2 things to flip. I probably don't need to flip on this, right?
Okay,
No, right? No, I'm just gonna.
Show me your roll.
what are you doing? Go ahead and make your roll at the
Oh,
same
so
time.
try-
this is with
Yeah, you
one
guys are
cube,
doing
this
this
is
right
with
now,
one
so
sword.
as they're coming in,
Vibro?
chopping away at a droid.
Vibro
'Cause you're
shot,
right
pierce,
next to
and all
them.
that
Yeah,
other
I'm
stuff to
gonna
it.
use the vibro sword.
Or because you're surrounded and there's 4 on you.
Yeah.
Double.
Double.
All right, I'm gonna double and I'm gonna flip it.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
1 destiny point. Leaving
Okay.
4 dark and 1
First.
light right now.
No. We know.
Just so they know.
Oh, good. We know. We're.
Come on, one good roll.
Ah! Okay.
Don't break the table, don't break the
It's
table.
all success.
Okay.
Awesome.
All successes. I have 3 successes
It's
You
good.
have advantage too.
and
Not bad.
yeah,
Or 2 advantage.
1 advantage.
2 success, 1
You
advantage.
can recover strength.
What'd you say?
with that, right?
3 successes?
1 advantage.
So how much damage is that?
Well, that's with both of my, so, 4, plus 2 and plus 2, because I'm going, tell me how I'm doing that wrong. I'm doing it wrong.
4.
I have,
Vibro
plus
sword
2 on my
and what?
vibro sword.
So that's plus 2, so it's always 6. That base is always the same if you jump to that, so it's 6.
6 plus 2 more.
And then however many extra successes past the first.
2 more.
2.
So that's 8 damage.
That's 8 damage.
Pierce.
Plus pierce of 2 and
Okay.
the vicious of 1.
All right, so there's gonna be 7 left.
So there's.
Yeah, right.
So it didn't, I mean, I was.
8
going
damage,
with
pierce
both of
1?
My weapons
Pierce
though.
2.
But you didn't get 2 advantages.
Oh, okay, okay, fine.
So you need 2 advantages to trigger the dual wield.
Okay,
Oh, that's
okay.
right.
8
Still.
damage, pierce 2
Yeah.
is what you
That's
said.
great, then.
Yeah.
And so, how's that one looking?
You take out one of the droids.
Yes.
Oh yeah. yeah,
Bingo, bye bye.
She said she
As
grabbed
you-
him. She's
yeah.
going,
Break the mini. you cut through it, chopping it apart, and the 3 turn towards you now, very close to you. Are you going to try to move away? You already used a maneuver to aim. You would take
Yeah.
2 strain to try to run.
I'm gonna take 2 strain to, run towards the door.
Great.
take that ledge and jump in the backside, yeah.
Also, all my assault peeps, this guy is our real problem. He's the
Okay.
mastermind. He's like my nemesis.
So
he has
what are you-
3
are you-
drones around him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's not good.
Take the
So
train.
I've got
I've seen those
2
before.
strain now.
Yes.
Probably, and I know those are probably shield type droids.
A couple of them looks like they might be shooty droids.
Oh.
I want
Oh,
to shoot.
shooty droids.
My goal is to have a shooty.
Everybody has to take their shots off. Okay, this is like the
Is
round.
it a
be-
shitty droid?
Is this the round
Shitty.
before it
It's
happens?
now just a shitty
How are you
droid.
treating this?
This is before it happened.
Okay, I'm just gonna flip.
Okay.
Whoa, that's our last
All
one.
dark.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but look where he's at.
It's all dark on the.
Yeah,
separate
he's
fronts.
surrounded by
I don't know
4.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Come on, Kyle.
so that is 2 success, 1 threat.
Great.
Nice.
So that
Success,
is
1 threat.
6 damage, pierce 2.
Oh shit. Auroch is.
Don't
So
worry.
that's 7 damage.
I'll make
You
it.
also kill 1, doing no lingering damage on the other, but as 3 turns towards you.
You're back here.
How dare you think you can take from me?
And then I will also take the 2 strain and
Book it.
try to jump into that little hole.
Yeah.
Down here?
The other side.
Fair enough. As you, jump right down there, hopping away. Okay, this brings us back to the top of the round, because that was kind of their immediate moment. I'm just gonna have everyone re-roll their initiative real
Love it.
quick
Top there.
as you guys roll your
I would
vigilance.
Probably stayed then. So
Their
I'll
initiative?
jump down. I did it.
Yeah.
The order of.
My
So
my
roll
hawk
vigilance, real
would
quick.
be with me. No.
What?
We're rolling for vigilance.
Yes.
3 success and 1 advantage. That's when I roll well.
Your vigilance
Right.
is a blue guy?
With
Yeah.
2 green.
It's on my chart. I can tap into.
2 success, 1 advantage.
I have 2 success, 2 advantage.
2 success, 1 advantage.
1 success, 3 advantage.
Guys, they're really good rolls. What are we doing?
Now we're gonna keep it flowing with the good
Yeah, well,
rolls.
watch what this guy's gonna roll.
Wait, this is for who goes
9
first, right?
success.
Initiative.
0
17.
success.
Jeremy, about that thing where I want to activate my force control.
For sense.
I could have done that as like an extra action. Is that?
It's a maneuver. I'll allow it as a maneuver.
So I would activate. When I
But
was
you already did
preparing
it,
at the
so it'll
door,
be
I
your
wanted to
next. Well, you already used an
Okay.
aim and you moved.
Okay. I'll do it
So
next time.
around.
Sure.
Elway, you're first as you see the droids above peering down at you, getting ready to blast away.
That's not fun. I would like to run, please,
Okay.
to the main door.
And make it here in 1 move,
Or
here in 2.
But doing shooty stuff first?
That would be your first. That would be your whole turn.
With my gun, it can't even spell pew.
As you start to run, the Skakoan looks at you, says, "Give that back!" Seeing you running with the Datacron
and I
in
say,
hand.
no, 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 no.
Okay. That is your turn. Mora.
I'm up again.
Yes.
What am I gonna do?
That door's open?
Door's open.
So we're
Just that one.
just,
Ariana.
We're just getting out the
Well,
door.
these are broken down now.
Got it.
Yeah.
Why didn't Orag go last time?
Because you guys just had a
It was
right. You were jumping like
ready
like an
by the
ambush
door,
essentially.
ready.
All right, I guess I just,
Oh, Tinks is
Oh.
still activated.
You could try to shoot.
I'm gonna try to shoot with my, marksman rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try.
So this will be medium. You're just a little past short. So medium range. There's no cover or anything. So it's just 2 difficulty and whatever your thing. And it's a maneuver for you to switch your weapons.
It's a maneuver for me, so I can't run away after this. No, I have
You
to
could for 2
maneuvers.
strain.
Oh, for 2 strain, okay, so, you said I have 2 difficulty?
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
As you stow away your vibro sword and Rick blade, quickly switching back again to your blaster rifle,
Do you not have advantage? in
Marksman rifle.
marksman
that?
rifle.
Yeah. Did you get advantage in that day?
Did I get advantage?
Not from anything. So whatever your ranged heavy is,
That's gonna be. Isn't that?
Ranged heavy?
you upgraded
That's,
it.
yeah.
So you have
That's
2
Oh
yellow,
my god, great.
You get a better roll?
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
2 purple.
How we got?
4 successes and 2 threats.
Okay.
Okay, all
4
right.
successes.
Yes, 4 successes.
And you cracked every knuckle.
So that's a
I
three.
did
Both
3.
hands.
So you don't have enough to crit, but how much damage is that? You had 3 to whatever the damage of your rifle is.
I have 9 damage. 12.
That's huge.
Great.
Yeah, you saved my butt. I gotta get past all that heat
And you know
just
what?
to get out of here.
Another 9 damage.
For
You
those.
two could probably thin that
9
side
damage
out.
kills another one.
Yes.
That's right.
I bet you could
Bye.
you could probably take one of those out.
Yeah.
On which side, Kyle? Over here?
She's doing all right. You might want
Also,
to.
for those people watching, wounds are what's really bad. Strain is just like a little bit of effort.
Strain?
You
Yeah.
can lose-
Physical and mental
But
exhaustion.
You can reset your strain pretty effortlessly once you're out of combat. So
Try being a melee person like me.
I'm
It gets up
fine.
there. It adds up.
Important.
So
Letting everyone else
that
know.
is Mora's turn. Next, that brings us to Rock.
Okay. I would like.
No one has any wounds either. We're doing
Not
great.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay, how far can I move?
Oh, I have 3 wounds.
As far, can I get to the doorway? Not the exit door, but the doorway that separates the 2 rooms?
Where are you?
I'm right there at that terminal. Can I get to that tunnel doorway that separates the 2 rooms? The vault.
I'll say that would be your full turn.
That would be a full turn.
Unless you wanted to spend 2 strain, because it's quite a long ways.
Dude, spend the strain.
Yeah.
Take a shot as you run. What would Han do?
Yeah, you could move, shoot, and then finish moving.
All right, let me take
Wanna
a
grab
run
him,
at
Kyle?
Yeah.
Jeremy. Let me take the 2 strain.
Okay.
I want to try to get to that doorway opening and shoot along the way.
So he would shoot from there.
Yeah, you shoot from
continue,
there. That's
he's
fine.
in
So
a
you're gonna be at
closer
short
range.
range. to
Okay.
shoot there.
He shot first.
So that's one
One
purple,
difficulty.
and I'm using my blaster.
So
McClunky.
Ranged light.
So I got 2 yellow
Really
there
hitting.
and 1 green.
that's all that's in there.
It's just it opens up and just goes. McClunky.
Jeremy, this is my roll.
Okay,
Okay.
go for
That's
it.
nice.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes!
Oh my
That's
God.
4 extra.
I'd like to hear
5.
that.
Oh yeah, 1 and then 4 extra. Okay, so that's a lot of success. I
So
have
how much
5
damage is
success,
that?
no blank, and my blaster does 6, and I get to crit.
Yeah, you do.
Oh
You
wow.
don't have any advantages though.
You
Oh,
do.
it's not advantage. It's only
advantage.
based off advantage,
Yeah.
not
But
success.
you do get to do extra damage. So it's 4 plus whatever the base damage.
So 10.
No,
So 10 total?
6,
10
6
total.
plus 4.
8, 9, 10, yeah.
Bam.
Boom,
Now,
that's another one down.
Match.
The last one, taking some lingering damage, still already has some damage on it between Moore's fire, Moore's attacks and the blaster fire. There's only one group, one left in that group over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crushing it.
All right,
Left.
at least I got a little bit of cover.
Well, I mean, if we're attacking, I'll shoot at the green head.
Well,
I can see him.
Sure, I'll say you can.
I can see. I mean,
It's going to be 2 difficulty
He's
because
got-
he's medium range. However, you upgrade twice. He's got a shield droid and he's adversary 1, so you're rolling 2 red to shoot at him.
take out the
Shoot.
shield droid, dude.
Jesus.
Shoot at the shield droid.
I'll shoot at the
what
shield droid.
protects it.
Don't ever shoot
Can't
at
really.
my
They're kind of
shield
hard to aim at because they're projecting the display.
Then
Can the
yes,
hawk
the
mess
robot.
up the shield droid?
droid. The hawk should mess up the shield droid.
That seems like a.
I'll say if you want to send your hawk over there,
This is the first
you
time
can, you can make like your survival check to try to command it to go over there. It'll put it at risk, but if you do, it'll take out one of those upgrades,
and then I can shoot.
and then you can shoot. It'll be 1 red, 1 purple instead of 2 reds.
Amazing.
But your hawk is frontlining it.
Your hawk's the tank.
And he
You
only
could
has.
just shoot at another droid, bro, and just thin their
And he
numbers
only has a
even
6
more.
in wounds. It'd be kind of funny to lose him. Just kidding. Whoa, guys. Whoa. Just seeing where we're at. Just seeing where we're at. Jeez, guys.
Do you own a pet?
Peter came through. Yeah, I do. Multiple.
He didn't for very
So.
long.
He calls his pet.
Yeah, this is my pet dog.
This is dog.
German Shepherd. This is
That's word.
Siamese.
The hawk's going in. The hawk's going in.
Hawk's going in. Make a
Yeah.
survival check to see if you can actually command it to do so.
It's
gonna be-
It's called suicide command. So you're.
It's 2 difficulty, and you're gonna have a setback because you're sending it into danger.
What's your cunning, Taylor?
3.
Okay, okay.
Come on.
Nope, doesn't.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
You're like, oh, it was a bad roll. Don't worry, I'm not gonna
Okay.
try to
Okay,
negotiate.
okay.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
it.
that's
He
it.
got it.
He can still get it. so
You
be
got it.
careful.
Oh, he's frontlining.
He's okay. 3 success with 2 threat.
3 success with 2 threat. Go ahead and take 2 strain.
On the
as-
hawk or on me?
On you.
Hawk is dead.
As you command the hawk to go in. The hawk clearly reticent to go inside, but does, engaging one of the shield remotes,
And messes him up.
keeping it busy. Oh,
No.
I can't get my fingers out. There we go. And you now can take your shot. It is going to be, as they're kind of above the hawk, trying to move the shield remote away. It's going to be a purple and a red against whatever your
You
range.
sure you don't want to shoot a droid?
Yeah.
I mean, he's our threat.
All right.
Yeah.
He's the big
Do I have any boost in any way? Or if I aim?
You can take 2 strain to aim. You've already kind of commanded your bud.
Whatever.
That's cocked. The yellow.
So roll
You can
again.
reroll, yeah.
success.
Yeah, it succeeded pretty.
How much damage is that?
2 success was the whole thing.
Okay. So how much damage is that?
And it's a 9 damage.
Says 10.
Damn it. Don't you have a pierce something?
Oh, I pierced 4. Oh, yeah, pierced 4.
that is
mama.
important to know.
So the green boy goes down!
No, he's
not.
level 1, bro.
You land a nasty shot against him that starts to chip some of the metal plating
That
around
sounds
his
about
mantle.
right.
And he looks at you and the hawk extremely angrily.
Oh,
and
that's
says,
like sick weapon.
take something from me, I'll take something from you.
Oh no.
If you take my hawk,
Phobin.
Open.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went fast.
Big globes.
Our relationship is going to a different place, Jeremy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you made it to the door last time, by the way.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. All right, I'm going back in. I jump back up.
Okay.
Into the fray.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Phobin.
Perception.
We'll say it's 2 difficulty and a setback, because you're kind of focused on other things right now.
Oh, no.
Well, we'll say it's 1 difficulty and a setback, actually. I don't see why it would be more difficult than that.
Yeah, he's disciplined.
Nothing. Yeah, you're just kind of, okay. You're just focused on this right now. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Oh, you jumped right into the action.
What are we supposed to do?
Shakak sends such a good example.
I'll take 2 straight.
Yeah.
No one wants to just show up.
I've been waiting for you to call him by his name. This is the first time.
What
Here.
was your precaution?
That was great.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't matter. It's Phil.
It's already up. Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 advantages.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say, Phobin. You
Whoa,
try to
that's a
swing at
real
this droid who seems to have these long, almost like drills at the end of its arms.
Yikes.
As you try to cut at it, unfortunately, it just ching and parries your blade out of the way. And as the force of it, kind of you grip onto the blade and you manage to hold tight. And as you're pulled back, you look and see through the door, there are clearly more people on their way.
Okay, we gotta
Shoot.
Yeah, stop trying to kill this guy. We gotta go.
That's kind of you like knowing that they're right there. I'll say that yeah, you can recover some strain real quick as you
How many can I
back off some
recover
distance.
with
You're not.
that pool?
You can be not engaged if you want, which means they won't get a.
Can I just jump off, fall off the ledge?
You can fall off here.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. And that gets you a little bit more out of the way.
Sure.
All right.
Well, I shout that to the group. I said, incoming!
We need to get out of here. I can lay down cover fire from this doorway pretty safely if you guys want to break out and then cover me.
Oh,
as I
I'm
run.
ready to leave.
As you do, you see this Kakoan pressing some things
Oh,
on a
snap.
console, on his arm.
Your door shut.
You see 5 more droids appear
Oh my goodness.
on this side.
We got these dead ones too.
So are these droids the same make as those droids?
No, they are not.
Oh, so I've been dealing with those are different, shittier ones.
These
harder
seems to
ones.
be melee.
Uh-huh.
So they can't shoot from far, but those ones can.
That's what it's looking like.
That's what it seems like. And over here, 5 more droids come through, and on this side, the Nemodian guards, these armed with rifles, come through.
That guy's friends.
That guy's friends.
Yeah.
Hop in by the
No!
door.
He sees the dead
Take a
body
couple
on the other
shots off the
side.
back and let's go.
My friend.
Jimothy, what?
One
He's
friend.
not dead.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, they don't know that.
No.
They don't know that. Okay, those are the immediate troops. These 2 are going to try to come
no.
down.
Oh, they jumped down too?
Yeah.
You will try.
As they hop, we'll see if they're able to.
I have melee defense 2, and remember I did my.
So that's an upgrade.
That's an upgrade against me. Difficult.
And melee defense 2.
Nice. That's good. Very handy.
That's a miss. Nothing. Total wash.
Come
As
on.
in the crates, you kind of like grab a crate and kick it up, and it just the drill piercing
Sure.
through it, but not getting through. As you
Why hold back now?
duck back, and the droid's not managing to hit you as you use the crates for cover.
That's a miss?
And
That's
you
a
just
left.
yeah, as you detect them coming. The Skakoan,
Yo.
again pressing on his console,
He already did. He can't do that in 2
droids
turns.
around him.
No.
That was just a summon. That was me flipping.
Ah.
His turn now. When he
His power glove now.
goes, and it seems like the droids around him activate. One of them going up to try to shoot your hawk.
I have something called quick draw. Once per round, I can draw, holster a weapon, or an item, or an animal as an incidental.
Great. Would you like to put your gun away?
Holster the hawk.
Holster the hawk.
Can I
You
holster the
need-
hawk straight back to my arm? The way
He's calling him back.
Return, Shakak! All right, so I don't understand what this quick draw does for me, but
That's like if you're in a bar.
It says
setting
holster
and
an
you're
animal?
drunk.
No, it does not. So that's that's why you cannot
No
use
one's
it
gonna
for
get
that.
the jump on you. You can quickly pull your weapon out.
Got it.
Fortunately, the hawk dodges the shots. It's a little dogfight
That's right,
happens
that's right.
in the air. The second droid wanders over and is going to try to take a shot at you,
I'm gonna
LOA.
need some serious help with it.
Yeah.
No,
You have a
not-
shield droid.
Is
You have a
Tinks going
shield
to
droid.
bodyguard?
Hell yeah.
She's been up this
So
whole
Tinks
time.
take a point of damage. That's how that works.
Oh.
Okay.
Or
Jeremy, I know.
Orak is holding it down. You're just in the middle of the doorway right there.
Straight or
and I'm
blue?
gonna
Where is
I'm
Mara?
going on a limb and say Tinks is cuter than the new Dio droid from Rise of Skywalker. Much cuter.
Tinks
That's a
is
miss, LOA.
Hold on.
cute. Girl,
Just one.
miss.
Is Tinks taking strain or?
Where is Mara?
One hull trauma.
She's right.
Essentially,
On a miss?
He's here.
yeah, it's to activate the
gotcha.
bodyguard ability.
Uh-huh.
Tinks like
Trauma.
kind
I
of
only got one.
almost
It's like
hurts. It's like absorbing
overheating
its
a little
power
bit?
to like
Yeah,
yeah
okay.
exactly.
It's wound or strain.
Oh, up top.
Cannibalizing
Wound.
it.
Wound or strain.
Wound.
How much durability does Tinks have?
6.
6. It can do it 6 times essentially before
Oh,
it
I
gets
see.
destroyed.
And she can repair it.
And she can repair it.
That's cool.
So as the shot from this little other combat remote droid fires towards you,
Yo.
and Tinks' shield emerges around you, protecting you. The blaster bolt bouncing harmlessly
Oh, nice.
off.
Tinks, your ain't girl.
These guys.
No.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Oh boy.
There's only one remaining from that old group who
Oh, no.
steps forward and is going to fire at you.
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Yes.
So that gives me an upgrade,
Yes.
like an against me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
1 negative upgrade. That's gone now, but that's another miss, guys.
Thank
Wow.
God.
It's bad roll night
Don't worry, we did
in
it
Los
too.
Angeles.
Yeah, rolling badly. I usually roll pretty killer.
Yeah, no, I
I
know.
like this.
That's good.
Literally Stocula.
Mora, you run away, the shots firing over your head, unable to get anything on you. And that brings us back to the top of the round. Clearly far more enemies around you now, however. LOA.
Hear me out. I've been sitting on this one for a while. I'm gonna go to that terminal because it's my bitch already. I'm gonna hit a few buttons. I'm gonna explode that door. I'm gonna explode that door, and anything in that radius on both sides will take damage. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Can you get
You can
one
certainly
from the
try.
GM?
Yeah.
So go for it.
I like
She can
this-
do that?
I like
You're trying to
2.0
overload.
coming
The
out.
doors don't have a ton of like electronics within them to overload, but if you send like a surge electricity,
Is that mechanics?
it's computers.
Is that mechanics?
It's computer. It would be mechanics if you were on the doors,
Got it.
but it is computers.
Still.
What's
You're
the
on the terminal.
difficulty on this roll?
You want to do how
I'm
many
already
doors?
in
2
and I have
doors.
2 triumphs. I am in
You're already
the
in.
frame.
Right, but you're trying to overload it. So let's say
Only 2
we'll
out
call
of
it 3
4.
difficulty, and we'll add a setback since you're trying to do another door.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna flip.
Oh, of course he is.
Correct.
McClunky.
We should flip whenever we need to now, though, because we have got a lot of force.
Can you flip?
You can't if he just
Not on the
did.
same one.
Arr!
You have to kind of. He gives you the first chance.
I usually give you a chance,
Okay.
and then if you don't say anything
Wait,
immediately,
you're about to roll, then he'll probably say,
I like that. Oh,
Triumph again?
Triumph again. Jeez.
there you go.
All right.
So I got a success, an
Fucking get outta
advantage, and a
here.
triumph.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
what we
gonna
need to
say
do.
a triumph. Having a triumph.
I'm with Orak. We
With
need
the
to get out of
success,
here.
You successfully overload the doors, but the triumph means you managed to flood with even more power. Having accessed this, you flood some of the power that was being used here previously, that kind of just been lingering in the system after shutting it
So there
down,
was a lot.
towards the doors.
Okay.
It's going to be difficult for them to try to avoid, but they're all going to have to make a check to see how far they can
I'm
get
talking
from the
1,
blast.
2, 3, 4, the droids. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I understand. Everyone who's nearby will make.
and a certain hawk.
Wait, what's up with the hawk?
The Hawk's
No, I
elevator.
was thinking anyone that was on that.
He's chilling at elevation right now.
He is in the same area.
So that's-
but he's in the
My
edge of
under-
it.
that was my
These
underwear
guys. Where is? There it is.
on. So anyway, guys, I can't shoot blasters at all, but
Stud move.
I can make doors.
I thought you were gonna have to
Yes.
run back in to get a terminal. I didn't know you could go to that. I didn't even
There's a
see that terminal
there.
until
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last
yeah.
second.
Oh no.
Sick.
And if you guys look back, you'll see me plan this
Failure
whole move,
over
and I
here.
go,
Yeah.
I'm standing on plate, and I got two.
and then I
what?
played it cool this
Two
whole
blade
time.
droids
Yeah, yeah.
on them.
So I figured it out, and I was like,
God.
And then there's 3 guys with heavy rifles and Watt Tambor's cousin. He's talking trash into the microphone. It's
Okay.
in his face.
Here is what
The
happens.
Oh, you sound too peppy.
The explosion fires these 3 Nemoidians. It seems like they managed to mostly get away unscathed. As the door explodes behind them, the surge, it's an electrical charge, so it's not like physically doing damage to them in the same way. It's more like strain damage. Affects these guys in the same way. They bust and run away as they see it exploding behind them, and they kind of stumble and fall. It seems like they're weakened, but none of them fall. Not prone, just kind of catching themselves on the ground. Wat Tambor over here, the Kakoan who was looking at the droids, he tries to see it, but he's really getting annoyed with this hawk that's flying around and doesn't notice the charge until he sees the Nemoidian running away and goes, "What?" and flies, ends up falling here.
There you go. Hey, there's that pro
He's
you
not,
were
oh,
looking
well,
for.
he's not, he does not seem that you do see very quickly after the charge, he starts to like stumble back up, but he is very weakened.
What about the 2 droids floating around him?
The 2 droids, one was high up engaged with the Hawk, so if the Hawk's fine, it's fine.
Yep.
I'll say the other one takes a point of damage as well, same way as from trying to kind of shield from it and being overloaded. Here, however, these droids are not the most agile thing. In fact, with the upgrade, I rolled a despair.
Oh, I'm gonna triumph versus your despair. By the way,
2 of them.
This is like a D20 versus a D1.
Gotta love
Like
an
a crit
awesome
and a
honest
A
fail.
D1 would be a
GM.
terrible dice.
What do I say?
A D1. A roll 1 is what you did. A
There's only
D1.
one option every time. It's a weighted
It's not
die.
even a coin. It's just
Nat
one-sided
20
coin.
and Nat 1.
one side.
Drop a piece of paper, but it
The other
always
side's
flips
the
over.
void.
Trying to
Yes.
like get the whole triumph and despair.
Totally.
No, I'm with you.
100%. 2 of the droids immediately destroyed as the other 2 take some damage and one other one falls
them
as
on
they
the
not only fail the
killboard.
You're
check,
so
but
sick
despair.
with your intelligence. It's just
well,
I should have gone to school.
Switch, it's not a beat you.
My intelligence is 1.
Okay.
If I'd have rolled this, it'd have just been all epic fail.
Eloy, that was your turn.
Show us.
Big turn. Mora.
Shoot and run or run.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
I
just
just
killed-
killed.
I
Is it harder to hit the one that's on the ground? What is prone rules?
Prone, yeah, it's harder from afar,
Yeah.
easier from up close.
And the door over there is open.
Doors open. 3 doors open, 1 closed.
Yep, they've exploded. Yeah, they're sizzling away.
But more guys are coming through, remember.
More guys are coming.
Phobin told us he saw him when he was on the elevated level.
I just want to run.
I like that.
Mora,
That's what's up.
I won't make you to roll to get down. You get about here to the door. Are you running all the way out? If you want to take 2 strain, you could try to make a shot from here.
Yeah, I'm going to try and make a shot from there.
Reduce some of your enemies. Which group are you going to shoot at?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot at this group over here where
Okay.
my buddies are at.
The Nemoidians or the dudes on the ground still, you said?
You probably can't hit
Yeah.
the dudes on the
So you
ground,
can
but you can
see
hit the
the-
Nemoidians.
Yeah, I'm
You have
gonna
these
shoot that
3
closest
targets.
Nemoidian? Nemoidian?
Nemoidian.
Nemoidian. That closest Nemoidian right there with my marksman rifle.
What planet are we on again?
Raxus. Raxus Secundus.
And
that
I
2
also
X's?
have
No.
something called.
know. I know, weird Star Wars.
Quick strike.
After Keshik, yeah.
What does that mean? What do I get to use quick strike for?
That's when you act against someone who hasn't acted this encounter. So at the beginning of the encounter, when you go first,
The
you would
whole
have.
encounter, not just
yes.
my round. Okay, fine, whatever.
I think that's what it says.
Yeah.
I love
it
when
says
Mora gets
encounter.
her sass on.
Fine.
I
Okay,
don't even
so
care.
2 strain.
2 difficulty.
Okay, or difficulty.
Mhm.
Okay.
I said
No
D1.
setbacks. They're not in cover or anything.
It's like Duke.
Come on, girl.
No, it's a
One
reference.
success.
To
Yes, 1 success.
One
And
success.
it's a strain wash.
That's the
I
most
mean, it's a
important
total
one.
wash on the.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, how much damage?
It is 9 damage.
Wow, geez, you guys do so much.
She pierced any? None of that?
That's what
yes,
you did in
here's
our
one.
first session to
Pierces
me.
one. She pierced Brosnan him, dude.
These guys are weak, man. I don't know what to tell you. You
We
take
have a
aim
group of
That's
fighters.
John's
with your
damage.
stolen, reclaimed marksman rifle.
It loves
Reclaimed,
me.
I like
It's
that.
much
Reclaimed
more-
Liberated.
rifle. Liberated from the moon of Ledusan, from the bounty hunter, and feeling that bounty hunter connection, you take sights like you would at a target. Pew, Toosh, and 1 falls off. I already took it off.
That's amazing.
Uh,
What's your kill count?
Thank
You're up
you.
to like 3, aren't you?
There you go.
2, 3?
Yeah, you can keep track if you want.
Yeah, I'm a little bit competitive. I would like a kill count.
Eloid mechanic.
Kill count graphic.
That's
What's your kill
hilarious.
count?
I did it. I'm on the board, guys.
Episode
Okay.
12, LOA, kill count,
All right.
427.
Yeah, exactly.
And hasn't lifted a gun.
You'll be the John Wick of our group, just without a gun.
She just controls a bunch of droids.
Touch my teeth.
Alright.
Works. Okay, I would like to. What does it take to get me into that open doorway? Can I just get there
Why
on a
can I
maneuver?
never see where you are?
I am in the tunnel
Okay,
connecting
alright.
the two rooms.
Got it. That's just one move.
Okay, and then I would like to, but I wanted to be like inside the doorway, pretending we're inside the doorway. Like
So that's another maneuver to get into cover there.
it would be.
It would be.
Except.
Shoot.
I wanted.
Fire away.
I think I need to take a shot.
And then
Shoot,
do it.
then move, yeah.
So take the 2 strain if you want from that to get into cover, and then you'll go ahead and do that. And you can take a shot at the group of
You're
Nemoidians.
left-handed?
What's that?
This whole time you've been left-handed?
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed too.
You are too?
Yeah. I've
You are
noticed
too?
that about. No, I'm right here. I've noticed that though.
Lefties for the win.
I
Yeah.
knew there was something
I'm
about
computer
that.
Found out
handed.
Daisy Ridley was left-handed.
You know that
There you go.
No, I've been.
Force.
right-handed
I always
live
knew
longer
left-handed,
than
but
left-handed people.
That's all right.
More
We're
left-handed people become president.
we're special.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
This is true.
Is that true? Is that true?
I would like to shoot, and I would like to tap in to this
force.
lovely economy of force.
Boom, do it.
Flip it.
Yo, flip it. and
Flip it good.
flip it.
Okay, so with my blaster,
Mm-hmm.
I need that's 2, so I get 2 of these bad boys, 1 of these bad boys. What do I get on the flip? One of these guys?
No, you turn a green into a yellow.
Oh.
I'm all yellow. Can I
You're all
get a
yellow,
yellow? I'm
right.
all out. I'm all. Oh, I have
There you
one. I had one in the
It's
back.
2 purple.
In that little corner.
Okay, and then is it 2?
That's it.
All right, and that's all I got. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Lose that
Looking
in the pebbles.
good.
Boom, boom. That's
That's
gone. That's gone. I got a success and an
Oh,
advantage.
that doesn't, that's not it.
Yeah.
What?
You still have one to
Oh, it's
spare.
the other 2
Did it the
though.
other way.
Yeah, yeah.
I just mixed them up.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. That's all. But
Success
no matter
and
what,
advantage.
that's what's
How much damage is that?
Oh no.
on my
Yeah,
blaster.
there was more on there.
Yeah.
There was more.
Yeah,
I really
I'm
did
sure
think
of
that was
it.
the
It was,
success.
but I couldn't see which one. But
Oh.
you had one extra of one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always. Okay. So then it should have been.
It should have been that left, and then
It should have
whatever the
been-
other
And
2
one
were.
more.
This
It's
is
either-
what I should have. 2
Yeah, yeah.
success,
Yeah.
1 advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
was.
sure.
Yeah, he did it the wrong way. Like it was.
I
that
couldn't see
should have
all of
taken
them.
out that.
I pulled success with threat.
Yeah,
On
you-
accident.
yeah.
Got
You're
it.
good. You succeeded well.
Blaster pistol is 6.
So 1 extra damage.
1 extra damage, so 7.
And with 1 advantage, you can regain 1 strain. You can recover.
I would love to regain some strength.
did you shoot?
Take a shot, and you feel like you guys are gaining some distance. You're putting like a little bit of distance
Yeah.
between you and these attackers that seem to be coming.
Who did
that
you shoot?
comfort the Nemoidians.
These guys.
7 unfortunately does not kill 1.
Okay, but he's hurt.
But he is definitely.
And it probably hit his shooting arm.
If you, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, man, it's hard to aim when your arm, when that good arm is
That's
whacked.
right. That's right. Not wrong.
Well, not everyone has
A left.
stupid arms.
A left.
Yeah.
A left
Yes.
in the house.
You're after a left.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Well, I mean, if I don't need to move because I've been sitting at the door ready to go, but the hawk's gonna come back,
Okay.
and on his way back,
Very
he's
happy
gonna
to come back now. It's done what you wanted.
with this. Yeah, he's gonna do whatever he can with.
He's gonna shit on this
Yeah,
guy's
yeah.
head on the way back.
Yeah,
That
the guy
doesn't
just got
quite-
shot in the arm, and then he like stands back up, and Hawk just
Yeah.
hits him in the back of the head, and and continues on
But
his way.
that's good luck on his
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. All right,
Who needs to get shot?
there's group here.
Oh, me, please. I'd like
One
that.
shot,
We need to
please.
get spread over there.
That side.
Right there. That's the side we need to get at.
Okay. This guy on the
If you shoot
ground.
at the guy I shot at,
The
he'd
guy on the
probably
ground
for
is a lot
sure be
tougher to hit
dead.
because he's prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you should need to go either the guy I took a 7 shot on or a guy who's clean.
What
I
was the
would
guy?
take
What was the
seven.
guy that took damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just finish him.
Sounds good.
Go
Sounds
for it.
good.
Strike him
discuss
down
that.
and you'll
That's a
become
pretty
more
clear
fast.
shot.
Two
Yeah.
difficulty, very simple.
2 difficulty.
Just an average shot.
Because I'm not moving, can I aim?
Sure.
Because I haven't
Yep.
done any. I've just been sitting
Love
there.
it,
go.
bro.
Don't sleep on that Pierce.
Yeah, never forget the pierce.
Never sleep on the pierce. Never sleep on the pierce.
Don't sleep on the
Amazing. That is
Brosnan.
such
I
a good
blanked.
roll.
I blanked the bad, and I mean, guys,
Dude, that's a.
guys, this is a bad roll.
No, bad isn't good. Like.
Oh,
Run
that's the
DMC.
only bad I mean. It's 4 success and 2.
Advantage.
I don't know.
2
Oh,
advantage.
that guy's dental records.
Okay.
Yo,
And he's got a pierce of something.
Pierce
the
4.
guy's
So
dead.
when you
Pierce
count it all,
of
don't forget to
4,
add the damage together, right?
Okay, so how does that work? So I don't
So
have to
every
keep asking
success
you guys.
past the first one adds 1 to your damage.
So here.
Okay, so 12 damage.
9, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
10, 11,
12 damage with a pierce of 4.
Oh, could have killed him
And
without
2
me.
advantage.
7.
That kills both of them. As you, with your
I like
energy bow,
I like that.
you power on the energy bow as the string kind of flares to life,
I like
and you pull
that.
it back with your glove, and let out 2 piercing shots that
Wow, that's beautiful.
get each of them.
Amazing.
Down.
That bow's great.
I like it.
Yeah.
The
PS4.
Takes a sip
that
out of the
guy?
drinking
That guy's
horn
one
and
friend.
says,
was
move
him.
along.
Go on.
That was his one
They were really close, though. We saw.
Well, clearly not anymore.
Not anymore.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Phobin.
And you got your cock.
What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna jump up to the guy on the ground.
Okay.
Watch Embor's cousin.
His shield remote is still there, still helping.
Still helping, but he's.
It's
on
2
the
difficulty. You'll get a boost because he's on the ground.
ground. I'm gonna aim.
Okay. But you're still
Oh,
rolling
nice.
2 red because he's got 1 for the shield remote, 1 because he's
I'm
adversary.
flipping.
Yes.
Boom.
Economy.
Get it, Kyle. Or Phobin, I shall say.
That was a Phobin move.
Everything
Yeah.
is Phobin. Oh,
Come on,
how'd we
Kyle.
go? How'd we go? That's good.
That's 16.
Yeah.
Can you see that
Nice.
from here?
So that,
You got your magic
Yeah.
sight. Yeah, all right.
that. So.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I crit.
You crit?
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
If he
Not
just.
lethally. I wanna like just.
No! That was more, not Ella. That was so more. Sorry. Fuck him up.
I'm gonna put the
Me
blade through him and say,
no.
call everyone off. And let's just keep sliding it in.
Oh,
Take a point of
God.
conflict.
All
That's
right.
torture.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Are
dark.
you kidding me? I don't want to hurt him. I just want
Kyle,
to.
Killing's more merciful than torture, bro.
I don't want to hurt him.
Do you
Inch
not?
by inch.
You're lucky I'm giving you 1 point.
That's hilarious. I don't want to hurt him.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you taking him out non-lethally,
eye
or are you
contact.
threatening him to?
Yeah,
You
I want
evil
slowly.
I'm not killing him, but I'm
slowly.
saying call everyone off.
Right. Go ahead and make a coercion check for me.
Okay.
Do you know what sadism is?
I'm gonna
I
flip
did not
for this.
kill him. Do you understand? That was a killing blow.
I'm gonna flip for
I
this.
chose not to.
This is 2
you're
red.
Wait, you chose to not kill the guy?
But slowly
Two
insert
red.
the
So it would be 1 purple,
blade.
1 red,
The blade was
because
already
it's
in.
against his discipline.
1 purple, 1
But
red.
no, but
I don't
flipped
understand,
to
so the
get
guy's
extra
alive?
red.
Sick on her hand.
No, I flipped to
smell
put the
some
extra-
Claire misguided you. Go back to the red.
I'm sorry.
Success. 2 threat. Oh, 1. Yeah, 2 threat.
He says, "Return the datacron." Fine.
I take the blade out.
He
Cut his
presses
off.
some things
Cut
and
his
he
off. Stop that.
passes out.
Okay.
He was very low.
No, but
As
he beep, beep,
falls
beep.
Oh,
unconscious.
nice.
He was dismantling,
You see
stepping down.
the 2 droids here seem to power down.
Because of him.
Seems like it.
Alright,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
It's like Ed 209 when he ran out of power.
He clearly wants his holocron back.
No.
His
He's blocked.
Droids
datacron.
here. On the other side, still stuck in the boxes.
You literally put him in a box.
I love it.
Now, on the other side,
Oh, no.
Come on now.
This is
You see,
Jeremy's getting excited.
3 more Nemoidian soldiers coming through.
Because he boop, boop, boop. Thank you, Jedi.
We can let them
It
be
seems
this
like
time,
the
right?
droids that are here are deactivated currently.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can we lock and knock him over?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would leave them up if I were you.
Oh.
And you do see here, Phobin, that there are more coming that were not in the immediate radius.
Even though the doors got
I
blown up?
will shout that.
Okay,
The
so-
doors, though. So what does that mean? They're just.
Those doors are
blown open?
open. They were already cut down
Okay.
before they were
So-
overloaded.
I shout that out to everybody.
What do
So
you shout?
what is it? Yeah.
There's more coming.
Got it.
Let's get
Guys, let's
out of
get.
here.
We're all ready to run, no?
This is a big base that you guys have infiltrated. Small
Oh, it's just
outpost,
Phobin.
but
It's just Phobin who
comparatively
needs to.
not a ton of people you've seen and counted so
Where
far.
is Eloy at?
Eloy's
She's
here.
safe.
She's right by the door.
She's safe in here.
Okay, you guys all ready to go? Seems like you're all there. Phobin, it's just down to you when it gets back around. So are you running as well?
Yep.
That's your full turn?
I love
Yeah,
it. I love
yeah.
it
You
when
all
you run, Phobin.
start to bust out of the base, heading away and through. These droids here, seems like after you've departed, you can hear them all reactivating. and start to step forward. Some of the Nemoidian guards in the back saying, "Synapse is down! Synapse is down!" as they start to presumably go up to try to tend to him, but also to come after you. "They've got the datacron!" And you see once more. Would you flick the light for me?
Yep.
Once more.
Get it.
Oh, it's back.
That's so cool that he built that into.
As alarms through the base, and this time through the hallways of this compound that you're running through, start to flicker and blare, and over the essentially PA system, you hear, "Intruders have taken the holocron. They're trying to escape. After them, datacron. After them, after them." And you guys start running. Behind you, you start to see some of the forces that were there after you, but you guys did a really good job here. They're pretty far behind for now.
Did I leave? Because I'm at a terminal.
Yes, you did
We all
leave
ran.
as well.
Okay.
Tink stayed behind though. No. I'll hold them off. Yeah.
6 rounds.
6 or 9, 5 now.
5, yeah.
As you all run away through the base, arriving outside to the waterside hangar bay, which you used to infiltrate in. Here you look now out across at Tamworth Bay, which is the big lake which separates you on this isolated compound from the city itself of Tamworth Bay, and the starport, which you can see in the distance where you know your ship to be. You know there's enemies coming behind you. In front of you, you see a skiff, which is essentially, if you guys remember like the little barges, like Jabba's sail barge, there were the little repulsor lift vehicles that were with them. Those are skiffs. And then there are also the Staps, which are single troop speeders, the like droid ones, you know, the ones that were like
And
standing.
that can go across water?
Armor transport.
It seems like there is a group ship, so the skiff you could all climb on together, and it seems like it has a turret on it, whereas the individual speeders would probably be a bit faster.
Speeders.
Yes,
Oh.
would be a bit faster for you guys to escape across the bay, but it's up to you guys which ones you want to.
I think we take the Harleys and haul ass.
I actually have planetary piloting.
They would all be planetary piloting. In the skiff, it would probably be just one person piloting.
Yeah.
On the speeders, you would all have to pilot, but you'd be a bit faster.
That's kind of cool.
What
I'm
do you
happy
do?
to
They're
do
coming
either.
That's
for you.
what, Freddie, that's what you mean, or
Morning
that's what you mean
behind
by
droids streaming in.
Harleys, the individual
They're
ones?
going for the hunger bay.
Yeah, those are
Also,
cool.
if we all pile into one, then somebody can pilot while other
no, we
people
shoot.
are
We're
shooting.
tied.
Yeah, I have a gunnery thing as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to steer the big one and let you guys kick
Okay.
I
butt.
actually have
You good?
planetary. I've got a bonus.
Kick
Oh,
it.
I've actually got a nice thing on the gunnery if we want to.
So who's jumping
Yeah.
to what?
We're all gonna go on the skiff. I'm
Everyone's
gonna
jumping on
run
the
it.
skiff?
Are we?
I'll assist.
All right.
If any of you want to take a speeder, you can.
I'll
But
do skiff.
think we
skiff,
should stick
I'm on
skiff,
together.
so that
skiff,
I can use
skiff.
my,
But I'm gonna.
Rifle
The
shoot.
skiffs are sitting there.
one skiff.
One skiff.
Should we
What's
not
it-
have
the-
somebody
the-
else
the-
get on
the
a
stabs.
individual
The
bike?
speeders are also there,
I
yeah.
kind of
Oh,
do.
just shoot them. Just let.
You start blasting them. They have some armor.
As we're loading on, as she's settling in, I'm gonna just unload on them all. So.
Oh, on the
Okay,
other,
go
on
ahead
the-
and make one check.
on the individual ones?
He's trying to like shoot them down and start to break
on
them.
the turret of
I
the
don't want
skip.
people
Yeah.
to shoot
It's going to be one difficulty. You're up close.
Sounds good. I would like to be on one of those. Though.
Bounces harmlessly off the armor. This vehicle armor is not quite working for you.
It was,
It was
one
one
failure.
threat. You go ahead and take a strain as you can hear the people coming after you. Pressure's mounting. The group of you, reminiscent of your first escape together on
Yeah.
Tabor 5, is instead of being chased by one massive droid, you see that you are being chased by a group along with the Moidian soldiers. And as you climb aboard the skiff and take to the water, you hear an exhausted voice. You won't get away that easily.
Should have killed him, Jedi.
And you take to the water across Tamworth Bay, other barges there, as behind you the Nemoidians mount on the skiffs to come and chase.
3 Nemoidians.
It seems like there might have been more that have
More
gathered
that have now
together
come
in the
through.
chase.
Nemordians.
Step back. And as you guys run away across Tamworth Bay, a waterborne chase about to begin, that is where we will leave off for this.
Oh, I thought Taylor was about to get on the gun and just tear it
Yeah,
up.
I already had my pool ready. Waterborne chase.
Speeders across water, across this bay.
Oh no, I got it. I'm just pumped.
All right.
I'm just pumped.
That'll be for next time.
Jeremy.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
December 18th.
Yes.
This picks up Escape Over Tamworth Bay. And
With you driving.
continue the
me
story.
co-piloting.
Waterborne chase, escaping from a separatist remnant.
I might do some Marty McFly action on the back, you
I got a
guys.
plan for everybody for December 18th. You're gonna watch Mandalorian because they're dropping an episode that day.
Nice, nice.
Probably tune into this.
Yeah.
And
They're
then
dropping
you're
it on
gonna
the
go to
18th.
bed like it's Christmas Eve.
Wow.
And wake up for Rise of Skywalker.
Bam.
Look at that. That is a Star Wars day. if I've
Everybody
ever heard
listen to
one.
Kyle. He's got your day for you.
I've already seen it.
Until then, before December 18th, on December 11th,
That's right.
next Wednesday, we will be back here at 6 p.m.
You guys
Not
going
playing a
on
game,
the,
doing some interstitial content, hanging out, Q&A, some other random stuff we might talk about the game. Some of the players might be able to join us.
Rule sets, whoever's
Rule
here
sets,
can
whatever you
come.
guys want to know about the characters, about the game, about what's in store.
This will come in, too.
We've been having a lot of fun. Tonight was a lot of fun. Thank you for watching with us. I think it's only going to get better and better as we all keep getting to play together and with you.
This is
Yeah.
the most beautiful thing I've
Knox, thank you again for the terrain. Andrew South, thank you for killing it on our opener video. Fantasy Flight for hooking us up with so much stuff, which you will get to see in the future. Better Box TV for helping us out here.
Yep.
Trying to think.
Jen for building our awesome table. I
Yes,
love
Thank
so
you,
much.
Jen.
Table. Look at this table. It's incredible.
You get to fly an A-wing.
And
baby.
baby
I get to
Yoda.
fly an A-wing. I'm right here.
Baby
And Baby
Yoda,
Yoda. Thank you for
forever.
existing.
Baby Yoda's
There
first
you go.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
first
thank you
Christmas.
guys for watching.
Thank you so
Thanks
much for
everyone
watching,
tuning
guys.
in. If you missed it and you want to share it with your friends, you can replay everything on the YouTube channel. You can send your friends there. They can catch
Yeah.
up, and you can watch it with them in our next one on December 18th.
We'll be getting
Otherwise,
VODs up and everything.
catch us next Wednesday, 6 o'clock. You can learn about rule sets. We'll do a live
Everything.
Q&A. You can ask us anything you want, even stuff about the game.
May the force be with you. Until next time.
May the Black Spires favor you.
Use that hashtag Galaxy of Prime if you're tweeting.
Yes,
Galaxy of
absolutely.
Prime.
See you guys. Thank you.